Something you're not telling me. I've been wondering why you can't speak. Come on now, don't make me ask you. Tell me what you're thinking, please. I've been wondering why you can't. You say nothing's wrong with me now, but should I say differently? I've been wondering why you can't speak. You know I know where you're lying. Why can't you ever just go there? Why can't you ever just go clean?
Look at what?
Go upstairs. I don't know why Chris went away. What happened there?
Hell yeah.
You just kind of ran away there for a second.
Yeah, I did. I don't know what was going on, actually.
That's weird. I'm going to flip this over.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I'll probably never see the light of day, but and then I got wrapped up watching music videos.
Yeah,
Apparently, it didn't link up to
Twitter.
Twitter for some reason.
Yeah, I had the same problem. I literally got the same notification.
Anywho, I decided to go a little old school tonight with the Black Dot Mojo.
Hell yeah.
Because they just 100% shit on everybody.
Yeah, pretty much.
Full battery. Who cares? We got full battery.
Go away.
If I get my Bluetooth here to work, that would be fantastic.
Your Bluetooth not connected. That's not good. Can you turn that down?
But no, we're off to a
banging start, man.
I don't know what's going on here. I'm having technical difficulties on my end where it was working perfectly fine earlier. But anywho,
it's probably my fault.
I can't even say it's the update because it was working fine.
My keyboard.
But anyways, welcome everybody. Welcome to another episode of Technical Difficulties.
No kidding.
Also known as
Nonsensical.
Nonsensical.
That would be a good name for a podcast. pissing down rain, like a lot. So I'm sitting on the couch, nice and comfy, just like the after shows.
Well, yeah, that sounds like a you problem. That it's pissing down rain.
No, I'm not going to sit in the rain. I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
The goat can call me. I'm like, I'm good, dude. I'm not going on the rain. Call me on the phone.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Stop being a little bitch.
I just figured this way out.
So feel free to
Rant, rave.
talk if you'd like.
Well, I have a little update on the whole job thing. I got a call from my boss, and if I do good this month, they're gonna bump me up and make me better or make me in a different position, which is kind of cool because the pay is more and the job is basically the same. Well, it's a different. No, it's actually when a company, if a company had any issues during COVID lockdowns and 2020, 21, anything due to COVID, the CARE Act passed by Congress says that basically you get your taxes back for your employees. So
Yeah.
some of these companies, I mean, you got, some of the companies have hundreds and upwards over 1,000 employees, and there's some companies that have like 10 or 15, and based on what you paid in taxes is what you're getting back. And my job is to make sure all their documents come in and they're correct, like their 429s, the their employee um, employee pay journals, all that. There's 5 documents that I need to bring in each time, and companies are busy people, so sometimes I deal with their CPA or their tax guy or them personally, and I spend most of my day sending emails and phone calls, chasing down people, getting their paperwork in order so they can actually, in just like normal taxes, if you file today, you're not going to get your paperwork until a couple months, but you're going to get it, or you're not going to get your money back for a couple months, but you will get it. And it's the same concept. It's like if you file in 4 or 5 months, you get. I think some of them are 70,000 up to a couple 100 million, depending on the size of the company. Turn it down. Oh, it looks totally different on YouTube though. The show. But yeah, it's actually it's one of them jobs where it's the first time I've had a job where I'm like, I'm I'm the first. Well, my boss, she's crazy. She never sleeps, so she's on the computer at 6 o'clock in the morning, which is me getting on the computer at 8 o'clock in the morning. And I basically finish when I have all the everybody contacted on my list for the day. Right now, I'm at 75 companies. So today I finished emailing everybody out. Tomorrow I'll call the same people that haven't sent me an email.
Mm.
So it's interesting, but it sounds boring. I can do the whole thing while watching TV.
Yeah, as riveting as all that sounds, I hate to interrupt you. Hopefully you can hear me now.
No, I can hear you perfectly.
Okay, you guys can hear me now. Sorry, I'm suffering technical difficulties on my end. I hate this new fucking Habs update. I'm not going to be the guy who comes on here and strokes the creators of Haps off because y'all fucked up, and you fucked up. So get your shit right. Anyways, I'm sorry that Jeff bored you guys for the first 5 minutes, but I was dealing with shit. I got 10 different things fucking up all at the same time, and then Jeff's putting you guys to sleep.
Well,
so
said,
welcome to the show, everybody.
Boring,
welcome to Nonsensical. Mm-hmm. Welcome to Nonsensical Nonsense, guys. I'm Glick, as always, hanging out with Jeff, who has apparently taken it on himself to be the most relaxed and comfortable man on earth today. No offense, but I'm probably going to edit out those first. Fuck, no, I'm not, because then I create more work for myself. Oh, wait, I think I can cut out the first few minutes and still keep Blacktop Mojo. Never mind. I'll figure it out. But,
important stuff for everybody to know.
If you guys aren't already, go check us out on all social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all at Nonsensical Nonsense. And if you'd like to join us live in the Chatters box, you can join us every Wednesday at 6 and Saturday at 8 p.m. on Facebook, Haps, YouTube, Twitch, and sometimes Twitter. Not so much tonight, but sometimes Twitter.
I don't know why it cut off Twitter. I literally just redid Twitter. I think it all comes down to Twitter itself.
Maybe you fucked it up by trying to add our Twitter page to your page.
No, I put my Twitter page.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But and then you can also check out every episode of the podcast on Spotify, Anchor, Google Play, Apple Podcast. I bitch. It's what I do. Leave me alone, Ashley.
Yeah.
This is the first time that we've actually got to try to go live together with this new update, because if this was a job, Jeffrey would have gotten written up and put on a 2-week unpaid suspension for Saturday night because he no-showed no call.
Saturday night, I have the best story for Saturday night. It's the world's greatest excuse. A, I couldn't use my phone on Haps because of the update. Thank you, Haps. B, I went and got the laptop, and I kid you not, 4 hours at Walmart. And an hour and a half of that was them. It was already paid for. The guarantee was stamped. It took them an hour and a half to get it from the back of the store to the front of the store.
I mean, it was awfully convenient that you messaged me as soon as I ended the live.
No, not even remotely.
Yeah. No,
I was seriously.
I'm glad you could finally make it, to the show. I mean, that you're the part of. You're the second half to. I mean, nothing too important.
I look, and once again, I have no chip in my phone, so it's not like I can message you, dude, I'm on my way or something. And even if I would have gotten home 10 minutes or 5 minutes before we went live, it took me 45 minutes to set up the laptop.
Yeah.
So
either way, I handled it. I think it went pretty well.
You did well. I watched it.
I had my little bitch session at the end about you. We still need to talk about that, but
so I heard most of it.
Yeah.
You started bitching. I was like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah.
much like most of our listeners.
well, like I told you today, when we started talking today, I was like, yep, at any moment I'm going to get the text that says, I'm probably not going to make it tonight. But I was so wrapped up at work, I had to...
Shut them dogs up.
A heating issue that I was dealing with. It's radiant heat, so I had to completely flush the cold water out of the valves and then bring in the hot water. Dude, I sat in the women's restroom where the blowout valve was for like 4 hours today playing on my phone. That was my job, just to make sure that the hose didn't flood the women's bathroom.
Yeah, oh no, I played that game. That game sucks.
But
I've played that game before there were cell phones.
Yeah. No, I remember doing that before when I worked at OSU before. We had cell phones, but they were not as advanced as they are now. Right? And that was the worst when you get called in the middle of the fucking night and you're sitting there waiting on a contract
with a beeper.
Yeah, well, that's what we had when I worked at OSU the first time around. But shit, I was going to say something. I totally lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, no, Saturday night. I mean, I rocked it out. I fortunately I just watched Shang-Chi, so I had that in my back pocket. I had news stories. I had top 10.
Yet to watch it.
Really good.
We've been meaning to watch it as a family, but we just haven't gotten to it.
It was really good. You should check it out. And the Chatters box, it was a lively bunch Saturday night. So it was I don't need you to do this show.
Well, apparently.
I'm curious to see how it sounds because in my head it sounded like complete ass, but I just uploaded it today, so I'm like 4 episodes behind, still trying to listen to everything.
Right.
You need to throw those dogs in the pool.
Right?
Throw them in a burlap sack and toss them in the pool. Again, I do not condone animal cruelty. I will never do that, but in Jeff's
Make
case,
sure they have food.
it's,
Water.
it's, not, it's not like we're trying to do a podcast here.
I know, you know.
Fucking,
You know what? What's weird? I was upstairs um, on a phone call with my door closed, and you could still hear them on the phone call. Luckily, it was just with a coworker, so
aren't they
not
old
a
enough to
huge
be
big deal.
outside yet?
Not in the rain.
They're animals, dude. They'll be fine.
No, but the problem is when I took out the stove that doesn't work out of the kitchen, I took it apart and put it in the backyard, and I don't want them falling all over it and hurting themselves falling off it or something
Again,
thing like that. I know.
rain won't hurt them. Cheddar's box is in here agreeing with me. Of course, it's my cousin, so I don't. She generally
Yeah.
agrees with. She generally agrees with me 9 times out of 10. But shit, man, I'm completely fucking derailed right now with this all the issues I was contending with. This is why we needed to do a test run.
Yeah, unfortunately, literally yesterday I worked 12 hours straight.
Yeah. Well, I got home today and I was making myself something to eat because I got so wrapped up with that project I was doing. I didn't even take a lunch today, so I was making something to eat and I got notification that you were live, and I was like, "What the fuck is he doing live?"
Oh yeah.
And you're like, the whole 30 seconds you were in another broadcast, you brought up the podcast, and then you were like, "Yeah, we go live at 5 o'clock," and I'm like, "No, the fuck we don't."
No, you know what the problem is I have my defense for that as well. The thing is, like when we switched to when you change your clocks back, Cancun doesn't change their clocks back. Michelle,
Yeah.
and because it's that there's a couple of spots in the world where it wouldn't matter if you change your clocks back or not. It would, the time just doesn't change apparently, and Cancun's one of
Well,
those spots.
I think they did that down in Florida. I think they
Yeah,
did away with daylight savings time and all that stuff down in Florida. Um, someplace else,
but yeah, now, but when you go back to an hour ahead of me,
yeah, then it'll be
and
5 o'clock.
the company I work for is based in California, so they're 2 hours behind me. So now I have two sets of times to remember.
As we all know, you and numbers are not.
Yeah, exactly. I can't count to 11 without taking my shoes off.
As I say, you and numbers are not the best of friends, considering you're also the person that told me that it took you 5 hours to get from Mansfield, Ohio to Texas.
I clarified that it felt like it. But on top of that, it's like what's even funnier that me and numbers are not the best of friends is I do people's texts.
Yeah, it's kind of like Rob having you proofread his book.
Well, it's like I don't actually do anything with the numbers. I just make sure that they sent me the right paperwork. I don't care about the numbers on the page. Just I read the title, check a few boxes, make sure they're right, send it off.
How do you know they're right?
It's basically a breakdown kind of thing. It's like you can't like say, oh, we paid out this much total for all our employees. It has to be broken down by employee. So it's technical, but it's one seriously. Day one, my boss is she's sharing her screen on Zoom, and which is a fun experience, by the way, because I keep trying to click on stuff and it doesn't do anything. But she's sharing her screen and showing me pages, and I'm going, wow, I think I'm over my head. But once it gets broke down to where you understand it, it's like, oh, okay, I get it. And now it's at the point where I know exactly what I'm looking at, where you would see it and go, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be so sure of that. Well, let's try to get this fucking train back on the tracks, and
Yes, please.
let me get my head right. Do you by chance? Hey, Mark, what's going on, Bubba? Do you by chance have a review for?
I actually do.
I am so fucking scatterbrained right now. I can't even fucking think straight.
I actually do. I watched one of your favorite people last night. It's not necessarily an old movie, but it is it's Kevin Hart and Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Oh, Jesus H. Christ.
No, I'm kidding. No, I did watch Central Intelligence last night, and the first time I saw it, I was like, eh.
Oh, you mean Jumanji? Or was it Jumanji 2? Or was it...
seriously, Central Intelligence is actually kind of funny. But yeah, I watched... I'm actually watching House of Cards.
What the fuck? Now, one of my favorite people. What the hell are you talking about?
Well, it's a lot of people's favorite person. It's Kevin Spacey.
I'm not a fan of Kevin Spacey.
Exactly. That's why I said
he's a rapist and a Peter toucher.
Yeah. Well, what's funny about it is the show put Kevin right back on fucking top, and then the Me Too movement came out, and they wrote him out of the show for the final season. And Robin White, who played Dende on Forrest Gump, is in it, and she basically took over his role. It's actually a really interesting show, but it's one of those shows you actually have to pay attention. You actually have to. It's what's the best part about it is, and no matter how you feel about Kevin Spacey, the way they do the show is genius. He breaks the fourth wall all the time. You know, he's dealing with all these politicians and stuff, and all of a sudden he'll just go, you know, in Gaffney we had this thing, you know, and he just, and you're like, this motherfucker's talking to me. Yeah. But the first time he does it, he's you know, he's a senator, and from Georgia, and he comes running out of his house because you hear a car hit a dog. And
I wish a car would hit those dogs in your background.
I know, right? And he's at one point saying, he tells his security detail, call the police, the car numbers, the car plate is this. And then nobody's around, and he looks at the camera, and he's like, she's not going to make it. And you see him doing this. He's shaking. He's strangling the dog. He's like, I hate to see needless suffering. And he strangles the dog. You don't see it, but it's implied that he's strangling the dog. You don't even see the dog. And it's so messed up.
Yeah.
That it's actually a really good show, but I don't think you would like it because it's all about politics and that whole gameplay that politicians do, but I enjoy the shit out of it.
Yeah, it's all politics. So I couldn't get down with it. Yeah, Mark, the new update on Haps is driving people through the wall. Yeah. So, but
so let him out.
Oh. Yeah, I've heard people talk about that show before, and I have absolutely no interest in it whatsoever, just because it's
like I said, it is what it is. It's one of those shows. If you're into political drama, it's like watching a court show drama. However, I did watch the Chicago 7 about the trial of Mrs. Wago. It took place during the 60s where protesting first became big, and
Daddy,
it's a trial thing.
Kevin doesn't give him.
Give the dogs water.
She can do it.
I don't think I'd probably have to look it up, but I may have heard of it.
It's actually really good, and The funny thing is, one of the guys in it is I think it's Sacha Baron Cohen. You know, the guy that played Borat,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not a fan. I want to punch that guy in the face every time I see him. But the movie, The Chicago 7, was actually really fucking good. I want to say Chicago 7. I don't think Chicago. What the fuck was it? I This is the first time I can actually look it up for my fucking self.
Yeah, okay, okay. I kind of looked it up at a glance. Yeah, Borat's in it, and
Yeah, The Trial of Chicago 7. It's on Netflix. It's Sacha Baron Cohen. It's directed by Aaron Sorkin. Go figure. But really good. As much. Oh yeah, Joseph Gordon-Levitt's in it. It's really good. But as much as I hate Sacha Baron Cohen, he does so well in it. Like, this is a guy I refuse to watch Borat because of the simple fact, I'm like, fuck him, he's not getting my money. But A, I think it's stupid. B, I think the guy's a fucking asshole. But he does really well in it. But his character, Abby Hoffman. Do you remember the scene in Forrest Gump where the guy pulls
hey, Joe.
Forrest Gump on stage, and Forrest Gump is like, the thing about Vietnam, and then the general rips out the cables. The guy on stage is Abby Hoffman.
Okay, gotcha.
And for years, I've seen that scene in Forrest Gump, and I go, who the fuck is that guy?
Yeah.
But yeah, I had no idea until I saw the Chicago 7, the Trial of Chicago 7. Really good. Very courtroom drama kind of thing. Kind of like watching A Few Good Men. that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
But true story. And less Demi Moore.
Yeah, it sounds like something that would completely bore the ever loving shit out of me.
Sorry, we all can't watch Yellowstone nonstop.
I've never watched
Or
Yellowstone.
not Yellowstone, Walker, the new Walker.
Oh, that's actually really good. I finished that season, man. Holy crap!
I actually
I
saw it
cannot.
on the page I watch.
It's not my fault. Yeah, it's not my fault that I watch good television and you don't.
Well, here's my problem: is there's so many things on Netflix. I've seen it all.
Yeah.
And like with House Cards, I'm watching it again. It's something I can have on in the background while I'm working.
Yeah, I started watching a new show on HBO Max called Ghost. It's a little 25-minute quick watch. But basically, ABC just did an American version. It's originally a British comedy, but
Okay.
it's about a girl who inherits this big mansion, this big old mansion, and it's got ghosts in it from like hundreds of years back up to the more recent.
Okay.
And every ghost has a story. Every ghost has its own
Right.
personality. It's kind of comical, but it's one of those that you can just throw on, and it's mindless. But I
Right.
really like it. I'm actually
Well,
really
there's
enjoying
a
it.
bunch of shows like that were originally even House of Cards was originally a British TV show,
Yeah,
and it's one of those things. It's like I love British comedy.
yeah. There was a show
Speaking
that
of comedy, we have to give a shout out to our boy Neil Flynn,
who the fuck is
Saturday.
Neil Flynn?
the janitor from Scrubs,
Oh, okay.
turned 61.
That's janitor. I don't know what his fucking name is. Nobody knows what his name is.
In real life, his name is Neil Flynn.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, he turned 61 on Saturday when you were live.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, nice.
And
Oh, yeah.
and also
Um,
the great Sally Fields was Monday.
Your mama must really care about your grades, boy.
Well, funny thing about the me finding out about Sally Fields' birthday on Monday, my wife and I are sitting at a restaurant. It was before the kids got back from grandma's and stuff, and my wife leans over and she goes, and she's literally sitting next to me, or we were in a cab or something, I don't remember. And she goes, Sally Fields died. And I was like, what? Are you fucking kidding me?
Sally Fields
And she-
isn't dead.
No. She was fucking with me. And she just kind of flashed the phone real quick. She did one of these, just kind of. And I was like, oh my God, that's fucked up.
Did
And
you
my wife
headbutt her?
starts, oh my gosh, I almost kicked her out of the cab. I was open the door, I'm like, get out. And start walking. It's raining.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I'd have headbutted the shit out of her.
And I was like, you know what? I love that woman. I love Sally Fields. And I literally, because Sally Fields is in it. Are you all right? Hold on, Kevin just fell down the stairs.
Ah, damn, that sounded bad.
Yeah, it did. Are you okay?
As far as Sally Fields
Fell down the
goes.
stairs. Go ahead.
Oh, shit. What an absolute shit show. Oh, my God. Throw it in the hopper.
Okay,
This
sit
one's
down.
no good.
Stop screaming. People can hear you. Put the dog away, please.
Scrap it. Throw it away. Jesus.
I think the only thing that was really hurt was his pride. But it looked violent. I wish the camera would have been on because they're talking about a fail video. But yeah. He went down. He missed 4 steps. Uh-oh. Chris just kicked off. I don't know what happened. That's not true. I don't know what happened. What happened there?
Oh, that's just me accidentally pushing buttons over here.
Yeah, Summer, I'm telling you what you came into. Kevin literally just found out 4 or 5 stairs.
If there's no blood and a bone is not sticking out, he's fine. Tell him to shut up. Stop being a pussy. Well, it is an absolute shit show on Jeff's side tonight. He's got dogs barking, kids acting up.
Well, it happens.
I'm completely fucking derailed. I can't.
Oh, he's got a big old welt on the side of his head. Come here, show the camera.
He got a concussion? Is he brain? Yeah, rub some dirt in it.
He's got a big bump on the side of his head.
Go get her a dress so she can put her dress on and get her a Barbie to play with.
Exactly, Summer. That's normal. All right, calm down.
Can you go back to using your phone? Maybe you were better off without the laptop.
You're kidding, right? Now you're pissed. I can read the comments.
No, I'm not. No, when you were on your phone, we didn't have dogs barking in the background, kids being loud in the background.
I think it's because with the dogs out, and I'm not sitting outside, so the mic picks up way more.
Yeah.
I think my mic volume tripled in intensity to the laptop from the phone. But once Saturday, I think we'll be fine. If it's not raining, I'm doing it from the balcony.
Yeah, go kick your wife out of the bedroom and go shut yourself in up there.
Well, that's basically what I have to do at work because nobody can be quiet.
Mm. Send their asses away to military school or something.
Oh, I've threatened that millions of times.
We'll see you guys a couple times a year, if that.
Oh my gosh! Last night we were laughing our asses off because my wife and I are sitting there telling Kevin and Michelle stories of dumb shit, and we told the story of. She told the story of a friend of hers, and I'll to protect the identity.
Yeah, it's definitely an option, Ashley.
It's to protect the identity of said friend, family member. That she makes good money, but she is the cheapest person on the planet.
Why are you always protecting people? You protected one of our friends that went down on like 13 guys last week, and you still failed to tell me who it was. so that I could call him out.
But this woman is quite a years. She's more of a family friend. But
Yeah.
she at this time in her life she had had a baby boy, and she apparently was having stomach issues that day, and she bent down to clean off his face because he'd eaten like a popsicle, and she shit herself, as one does. And
Yeah.
she wasn't wearing. She wears these kind of like really lightweight, flowy hippie pants that are like the legs are like Jinko jeans back in the day.
Like bell bottoms flared
Yeah,
out.
but flared out all the way up to the top, you know. So it makes her legs look like they're 4 feet wide when it's only 3 inches. Will you please don't do that? Get off the chair.
I can't.
Get off the chair.
Those sound like
And,
some hideous fucking jeans. In all honesty,
Well, no, they weren't jeans. It's like a
Or
cotton
pants or-
fabric. Yeah, exactly. It was very hippie style. Anyways, she shits herself, and no cab. The cab that she did get to stop wanted to charge her like $25 to go 14 blocks, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm not doing that."
yeah, I can
So
see the
she-
text, Joe.
And she got
I just have to keep refreshing Facebook.
she had her stroller with her plus her kid, so she got on a bus. And here's the funny part: is the bus is completely and utterly packed, so she has to stand. Now, when you stand on a bus, the front of you is facing one person, and your ass is in somebody else's face.
I would have went to like where they have the middle door and just stood in the middle door area,
Or the back door or something, yeah. But she apparently
or nuts to butts.
had her
Yeah,
ass
right, OG.
had her ass in somebody's face after she had shit herself and her leg. And apparently it was so bad that people were throwing up on the bus.
Oh, nice. Fucking gross. I would have just walked home at that point. I have been very fortunate in life that I've never had to rely on public transportation.
Right.
So I don't really
Yeah,
know.
but you live in the middle of nowhere, Ohio, compared to this
Well,
where I'm talking about is Mexico City. It's the biggest city in the world.
I did. I don't now. I mean,
Yeah, well, compared to, like, seriously, how many people are in Newark?
I don't know. You want me to do a census count this week?
I guarantee you could probably look it up. Mexico City it's like New York. New York has what, a couple, like 6 million people.
4.7 billion people in Newark.
Yeah, half the world's population.
Yep. And if Jeff Bezos gives us each $1 billion, he will still have
I'll still be
$176 billion. Literally the middle of Ohio.
Well, Mexico
Yeah,
City,
exactly.
Mexico City, it's such a big area. Please stop screaming. It's such a big population that if you own a car, you can only drive it every other day. Like your license plate determines the days of the week you can drive. Like if your license plate ends in an odd number, you can only drive Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Where the fuck is this at?
Mexico City.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Biggest city in the world. Only because there's no such thing as the suburbs in Mexico.
Well, according to this, the population is about 50,000 people as of 2019 in Newark.
In Newark. Okay, let me see. Stop crying and screaming.
I'm fact checking you. I'm seeing.
Type on our phones. Mexico City is 8.8 million people in 2015.
Well, Mexico City is, according to 2021, it is number 5, not number 3. Tokyo is number 1. Delhi, India is number 2. Shanghai.
By population. I'm talking about by size. Like
This is the world, the 20 largest cities in the world. So I'm assuming it's by size.
Mexico City, as of 2020, is 9,209,944 people, and it covers an area of 573 square miles.
How many people live there?
9,209,944.
Yeah, 37 million people live in Tokyo. Shut up.
By population, it's bigger. By land space, Mexico City's bigger.
By land, the largest cities, Mexico is number 5. By population, Tokyo is number 1. Jesus fucking Christ. I am fact checking you as we speak. Just because you're on some made up fucking Donald Trump website that gives you the answers you want does not mean you're
it's
right.
called Wikipedia.
Yeah. Sao Paulo, Shanghai, Delhi, and Tokyo are all bigger in landmass than fucking Mexico City.
I don't know.
And Tokyo has almost 30 million more people than fucking Mexico.
Mexico City's the biggest place in the world.
Yeah, but today they're all they're all coming across the border, so nobody fucking lives there anymore. That's what my cousin said.
That's why it's losing spaces. Everybody's moving.
Oh my God, I want to slap the shit out of you sometime.
Get that beer can going.
I'm about to. Oh. First and foremost, Facebook is a more reliable source than Wikipedia. Do you realize that you could go on Wikipedia and you can change any Wikipedia page? Yes.
I'm gonna do that right now. And just put Mexico City is the biggest city in the world. And then go check Wikipedia, Chris.
I'm not. Yeah. Someone punch Jeff. You can edit Wiki. See, OG, that's exactly what I was just saying. I'm actually going to legitimate sources, and this asshole's on Wikipedia putting in his own.
I just put it in Google search.
He's over here putting in his own information so he can try to be right.
I never claimed to be right.
This is the hill you're going to die on, right?
I've heard. Yes, exactly. This is the hill I will die on. The Fort Sumter.
Again, I say.
Not Everest, because it's not big enough.
Again, you told me it took you 5 hours to get from Mansfield, Ohio to Texas. Lay him in a 6-foot hole. I'm considering. We won't need a 6-foot hole. We only need about a 3-foot hole.
I was going to say 6 foot. Am I having a friend over?
Yeah, right. Oh my God. Look it up, Glick. Okay, I'm going to look it up. And I tell you you're wrong. Nope, it says right here. I'm right.
I'm going to start fact checking you. What do you say? Motherfucker.
Yeah, you fact check me all you want. I don't just spout random bullshit just to hear myself fucking talk.
No, but it's like since day one, I think it comes down to more of a pride thing. Like since day one, I've heard Mexico City's the biggest city in the world. Like, all right, calm down. Good for that.
Well, they also say that Columbus is like one of the largest.
After 20 years, I'm like, it's like that old adage: you say a lie long enough, you start to believe it yourself.
Yeah. Well, that's like they say Columbus is like the 3rd largest city in the country, and I don't buy it.
I don't buy that.
But that's what they say.
So fuck Houston, L.A., New York and L.A. obviously 1 and 2, but fuck Houston.
New York is actually not that big.
It's
I mean, you got to look at the state itself. I mean, the state itself is not that big. So New York City is not that big. The problem is that they cram 3 billion people into this tiny little city.
Yeah, New York is. And lest we forget, they probably don't count the homeless.
The whole one what?
The homeless.
Oh, do they count?
I don't know. Do they?
I ask you, Mister. I've got all the answers.
No, but I haven't been in the States in 20 years, so you're the expert compared to my expertise. You want to know where to get a good taco? That's where you come in. You want to change your transmission? I can walk you through it. But when it comes to the size of Columbus? God, it's been 20 years.
I'm actually trying to look up and see if I can find the land size. I keep getting the population. You know they have 8.5 million people in New York City.
Yeah.
You know who's number 2 on that list?
Who?
Los Angeles. You know how many people are in Los Angeles?
There's a lot.
3.9 million compared to
Really?
New York. Yeah.
Good Lord. I would have guessed closer. I would have guessed closer to 5.
Houston, Texas. Houston is 4th on that list below Chicago.
What's number 1? New York number 1? Who's number 1?
New York's number 1. Los Angeles is number 2. Chicago's 3. Houston's 4. Phoenix is 5. Philly is 6. San Antonio is 7th, and San Diego, and etc., etc., etc.
So Columbus just not on that list.
Well, this is by population. I'm looking
But
for
by landmass
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
or square miles.
Yeah, everything it's showing is by population.
Square miles of Columbus, Ohio. 223 square miles. And you're
Basically, Alaska's taken over that.
That's on
Basically, Alaska. Yeah, basically, Alaska owns the top 4 positions.
Cleveland's.
Columbus is ranked 34th.
Okay, well there you go.
Like I said, they said that. I don't believe them. But Alaska has the top 4.
Well, Alaska's huge. Alaska's huge.
Houston's number 9 on that list, just so you know.
Fuck you, Texas.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, we did that whole segment. We did a whole section last Wednesday about fuck Texas, and you were all on that train.
I'm all about that.
You're the conductor of that train.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, all right.
I will always be the conductor of that train. And after I get done running over Texas, I'm going to go run over Canada. Because fuck Canada.
I still say fuck California.
Texas has very good tacos.
I highly
Most authentic tacos you can find are down at the Taco Bell on 21st Street.
Speaking of...
why would you say I highly doubt that Texas has very good tacos when I'd be willing to bet that at least...
But dude said very best.
No, very good. Texas has very good tacos.
Oh, did he say very good? I thought you said very good.
It's Joe. Joe said very good. Oh. She lived down there forever, so she would know. I was going to say, their population's like 30% Hispanic or 40% Hispanic.
Oh, I get that. But best food, Mexican food in the world is in Mexico City. They
sell Taco Bell.
Shit.
Nobody can make a taco like Taco Bell. You know what they're saying is run for the border. They don't just say that just to say it.
They're saying that so everybody gets the fuck out.
I had Taco Bell twice last week because I'm a fat ass.
Yeah. And you wonder why it's surprising that you haven't shit yourself yet.
No, because I have an iron gut. I drink beer like it's going out of style, and I eat terrible food that I should not put in my belly, but I do.
No, I'm right up there with you. Can you go turn off the gas?
It is Mexican food, Joe. Tell me what is or isn't Mexican food.
It's Tex-Mex.
No, Taco
Bell. It's like Taco Bell is like the most Americanized. It's like calling McDonald's
get it right
gourmet burger.
It's not Americanized. It's colonizer.
Yeah,
we're colonizers.
We're colonizers.
That's what got me put in Facebook jail.
I know.
By the way, it's a stupid fucking twat. You're a racist, illiterate piece of shit, and you can't fucking read, and you hate all black people, colonizer. I don't know where you got all. I don't know where you got all that from, you fucking twat. Facebook jail with you, sir.
Yeah. I find that hilarious.
All because I commented on a meme that was making fun of stereotypes, and I made fun of a stereotype.
Yeah.
This white savior cunt decided to come in and speak for all fucking black people that I was being
It's
offensive.
that.
Meanwhile,
It's
most
that
people that were in the thread
double-edged
were
sword.
most people that were in the thread were laughing at it and thought it was funny. It was like the only comment that got likes and whatnot on it because it was the funniest. It was the best one. It was a meme of Steve Harvey and it was like name something that you find only in white people's houses. And I said a dad who came back with milk.
Exactly.
And all of a sudden some fucking white bitch wants to be butthurt about it just because she lets every black dick she sees run through her.
I was going to say, it's like,
You think she's in touch with the
she's
people?
sucking off fucking Tyrone.
Yeah, I'm like, bitch. Yeah. Bitch, you don't know the first thing about the cause or oppression. Settle your ass down. Even my buddy was like, the black guy who posted the meme, he was like, you should go after her. I'm like, she really ain't worth my time. After I got blocked, he's like, message her and go after her. I was like, she really ain't worth my time or the effort. He's like, yeah, but it would be funny as fuck if you go after her.
Now listen here.
Yeah.
Facebook can't save you now.
Ain't no Facebook overlords here. It's just you and me. You little twat.
I do have to complain about one thing. If you're gonna get Facebook jail, Christopher, just go for the gold and call her fucking cunt.
As I said,
what? That's like what are you, 4 years old? Call her.
Well, as I said to Summer, because Summer was like, really twat, and I was like, yeah, but like the cunt was my mom's trigger word,
right?
Like
Which
she hated that word.
Trigger word.
Well, not really. You'd be surprised. Not really. So growing up, it was always like, hey, stay clear. See you next Tuesday. So that's just kind of, that's just always been my thing. So, and I like to say twat. I like the sound of it. It's got a nice ring to it.
It does have, well, so does cunt.
Yeah.
Cunt is one of those words that, as George Carlin put it, it's one of those words that saying the word itself is like a punch in the gut because it's cunt. And it's pow. It's that punch in the gut.
Well, look.
Sounds
twat gets them. It's a double whammy because I call everyone a twat waffle. That's all. Not really,
That's
actually.
You probably would have got away with it if you just
not really, actually, because I know a lot of women that don't. Actually, I've done several scopes or several live streams where we've basically spent 6 hours trying to squeeze that word in as many times as I could, and it was usually the women that instigated it. But twat has like that double whammy because it's like, oh, you motherfucker, you just called me a twat, really? And then it's like, oh, did he really just call me a twat?
It literally just sounds like you're in 6th grade.
It doesn't matter. It's effective.
And you're like, he cursed.
Yeah, like, it's effective. But at the end of the day, it's fucking effective. It's effective. It works. And I was not like, it's not like I was intentional.
It just reminds me of that kid that in school went, that guy cursed. And I was over here going, oh my beers, boys, watch this.
Yeah. It wasn't like I was intentionally trying to get thrown in Facebook jail for saying twat. I was just like, if I wanted to get thrown in Facebook jail, I'd be like, listen here, you fucking cunt. I'm going to come and murder you and sell your kids to some Russian guys or some dumb shit.
Some Russian guy.
I don't know. I don't know how the child...
Like fucking, what's his name?
I don't know who you sell kids to these
brothers.
days.
How much for the women?
I don't know who the hell buys kids these days, but
might as well be the Russians.
A bunch of fucking commie bastards.
These days, like you knew last month, or a couple or 10 years ago, you knew. I know them sell. They sell kids.
Yeah.
Kids. Be a couple bucks.
Yeah.
Like you've ever known. Like
back in the day,
you're some sort of fucking expert. Like you got a pass like John Wick.
Yeah. Back in the day, I used to sell kids. Where do you think Nike got all their child labor from? This guy.
Why do you think I get free Nike shit all the time?
Yeah. I don't even like Nike. They make shitty products, but still, they send me a package every month.
Just like the iPhone,
Yeah.
I keep on listening.
Thank you for your contribution, sir.
Like, thanks, brother.
Yeah. Speaking of John Wick, I've watched all 3 John Wicks twice
Oh,
in the last week.
really? You
I've
know what
watched.
movie I watched?
I've watched those movies a combined total of 6 times in the last week. That is the life I live right now.
You need to watch a new movie.
I have no
I mean,
life.
don't
Every
get me
time
wrong.
it's on, I can't not watch it.
Oh, I thought you like put it on. That's
No. I don't put it on. I'm flipping through and I'm like, oh, John Wick, I'll watch that. Which one is this one? Oh, this is the second one. Oh, yeah, I'll watch that again. I can't not watch the fucking movie. I mean, plus I'm a loser and I have no fucking life. So, I come home. This is my life currently. I come home from work. I play Black Ops for like 2.5 hours, and then I see what's on TV, which is, as I just said, John Wick. So I watch John Wick, and every time I'm like, oh, you're about to get fucked up. I know it. Yep. I'm like a fucking psychic. I call it before it happens.
I kind of watched the Wick couple last night. I watched Mr. and Mrs. Smith last night. I haven't seen that movie.
Did you just call Mr. and Mrs. Smith the Wick couple?
Yeah, well, they technically they were, granted they were spies, but
I'm canceling this podcast just because of
that fucking movie is badass.
That's a good movie.
The only problem I have with it is there's no repercussion for every time I see him in the store in the ending of the movie where they're
John Wick spent 2 hours murdering hundreds of people, and you're worried about repercussions.
No, but my funny thing is every time they're in that home store where Jolie's throwing the knives and she changes into the suit instead of the dress. I think, can you imagine the poor fuck off employee that walks in there in the morning and goes, I quit. I'm not cleaning this shit up. Yeah. Because they fucked up that store.
That's one of the dumbest things.
Yeah, but it's just one of those things that pops in my head because I've been that guy that walks in and goes, I'm not cleaning this up. But I watched that and Central Intelligence last night. The only TV I really watched yesterday because I had so many emails to catch up on. Because what? But I watched that, and I seriously want to find a time to watch that 10 Rings like you talked about it. It looks good. Kevin put it on right before you and I went live. I was like, Kevin, we ain't got time to watch it now. I'm getting ready to do the podcast. And he's like, oh. Yeah. But I was like, what's up with the dude with the bracelets, man?
Well, yeah, you're going to be upset because there's dragons in it, and you're going to be like, the problem I had with this movie is nobody knows if dragons actually existed.
No.
So,
as somebody that is getting ready to restart Game of Thrones, I did. Mm. But the beginning of the part, you see him, some guy fighting some Asian chick. I don't know. I literally watched 3 minutes of it. And I was like, who called Crouching Tiger hidden bracelets?
Yeah, I didn't have very high expectations for the movie, but it was really good. It was really good, and there were some good cameos in the movie. So, and the cutscene was really good. So, I enjoyed it. I can't wait to see more with the character in the MCU. So
I am seriously waiting on Guardians of the Galaxy, like you read about, and just like everyone else on the planet, I'm waiting for Spider-Man.
Oh yeah. Well, they just released the new trailer tonight.
I just watched. Well, yeah. Oh, they did tonight. There's a new one tonight.
Or today or something like that. Yeah, it just got released today or something. So
yeah, Kevin was showing me a trailer. I watched a few minutes of it.
But yeah, right. It was really good. Yeah. I think
it was like an expansion of the first trailer.
Yeah.
But this is my theory of the new Spider-Man is that is not that's not Doctor Strange that's cast that spell.
Well, Joe said she watched 10 Rings and it was very good. But with that being said, let's go ahead and take a break real quick. Got a little blacktop mode, Josie. See if this fucking podcast can be saved tonight because the first hour has been a shit show.
This is
punch
our
that
test for the new program, for the
punch
new.
that punch that puppy in the face.
Oh my god, these puppies are evil. They follow me everywhere. And this one's the only one that learns to climb on the couch, and I'm not happy about it.
Yeah, well. But let's go take a little break real quick. And I do have a top 10 list, and I got some news stories. I got some news stories for you, man.
Excellent.
Got a couple good ones, I feel.
He's wet because he got all.
Oh, I got a quickie story before we go on break. So,
10 seconds.
As I told you about the fact
5
that
seconds.
My wife and I are Mormon. The Mormon, they have these guys that come around. They're called brothers, and they're supposed to help keep you motivated. I don't know what the hell.
Oh, it's not the ones that go. Do you have a moment to sit down and talk with us?
No.
Lord
well,
Jesus Christ and Savior.
Well, no, they literally go out to the Mormon community and talk. And I'm upstairs working, and Kevin hollers down. He says, "Hey, somebody's here." And I was like, "All right." He says, "It's the neighbor, and there's 2 guys with her." And I was like, "What?" And I go outside. Now I got a cigarette in my hand, and as Mormon, we're not supposed to smoke or drink, blah 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 blah.
Are
I got
you
a cigarette
Mormon?
in my hand, and I open the I converted for my wife, but I open the door with a cigarette in my mouth, and I'm like, "Hey, oh, whoa!" And I know exactly who these guys are the minute I see them. And I was like, "Oh." But they were asking me, what I do for a living and stuff. And I mentioned the podcast.
I sell drugs.
I mentioned the podcast.
And I'm a pimp.
They said,
I got hookers for days.
They said that'd be fun to listen to, and I was like, "Don't listen to the podcast."
No, you should have told
to hell.
You should have totally told them to listen to it.
Well, the funny thing
told
is,
them
the Mormon community has this thing about being gay. Like you can't, they're anti-gay, whatever.
Exactly. All the more reason.
And I
for
told
you
him
to
the
tell them.
story. I told him the quickie story about how, our hashtag fuck like lively thing. I had him in stitches, man. They're like, now we got to listen. I was like, good. Fair warning.
Listen, here. Spotify, Anchor, Apple, Google, Nonsensical Nonsense. Listen to every episode.
Yeah.
And I will convert you. Your new Lord and Savior, Glick, will convert you from your silly ass cult to real life. Yeah. We'll be drinking beer, smoking cigarettes, and throat punching hookers.
That's what I said. I was like, we are anything but church friendly. I said I smoke like a chimney and he drinks like a fish. So it's like, it's a perfect combo. You guys should watch.
Yeah.
Show him the girl.
Might learn you something.
I show him the girl.
Don't show me the girl.
No, it's fucking puppies. Michelle's she's obsessed with these puppies.
She's gonna be upset when she has to get rid of them.
That's what I keep telling her.
Anyways, I'm taking a break. I need a break. Yeah. Jeff, you make me need. You make me. You.
My job here is done. Thank you very much.
You're as bad as my fucking kids. I gotta take my hoodie off. I'm getting all hot and bothered, not in a good way.
You're getting all hot and bothered. Yeah, I know. I look good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go knock on my neighbor's door where I'm breaking and be like, "Can I talk to your kid real quick?" Yeah, sure, I guess. I'm gonna punch your kid. Okay, I feel better.
I just want to punch an idiot.
Why did you punch my kid? Don't worry about it.
Because his intelligence is the same as my co-host.
Tell your kid to stand by the door. Yeah. Tell your kid to stand by the door as I start throwing beer cans at it.
You just show up like 50 empty beer cans.
Fuck you, Jeff! You got
him in a quiver like Hawkeye.
Yeah. Anyways, turn your fucking camera off, Jeff. Got a little blacktop mojo for you guys. Let's take a real quick little break. Actually, hold on a second, because I might have a ad here.
Oh, okay.
Nope, there's a survey I don't want to take right now.
Oh,
Nope.
those are the worst.
Oh god, I can't get my. There we go. Okay, we're good. Shut your goddamn kid up.
Right? Let me mute my mic.
Staring at the wall in front of you and watching the shadows fall from you. This is all we know. This is all we know. This is all we know to be true. Down the line, sky, the color of the sky. Never been outside. Picture you see so small. It's not the world at all. I wish I could take you away from the wall. Conviction binds us all. We ask why. Questions lead to force. Is a lie. This is all we know. This is all we know. This is all we know to be true. Down the bright sky, the color of the sky. When you've never been outside, the picture you see so small. It's not the world at all. I wish I could take you away from the wall. I can't see through the veil in my eyes. Why did you have to drag me outside? How can I go back to darkness now and tell my brothers what I have found? How can I go back to darkness now and tell my brothers what I have found? How can I go back to darkness now? How do I describe the color of the sky when you've never been outside? Picture you see so small. It's not the world at all. I wish I could take you away from the wall.
Hell yeah. Little black
Yeah.
Joe for you.
We both timed it pretty good too. That was an easy one.
That'd be great if I could time it not to fucking play an ad as soon as it's over. But, you know.
It's about that.
Right?
Anywho, welcome back to the show, guys. Tonight has been something.
Something.
Now I know how Kevin Hawley feels every episode, every week.
Or his listeners.
Well, our listeners now know what it's like to listen to the Kevin Hawley show. So you don't have to go listen to the Kevin Hawley show. You've actually heard it.
We
Minus
just
the
saved your
conspiracies.
time.
Yeah, minus the 3 hour, well, an hour of conspiracy theories because there's 2 hours of breaks.
Yeah, right?
Anywho, welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense, guys. As I said in the beginning, I'm Glick. He's Jeff. Now people,
I can see myself now.
you can see yourself, but it still does nothing for the people listening.
I know.
To the audio.
I constantly forget that not everybody listens to the podcast and can't see us.
Yes.
It's a
But,
weird concept, dude.
As always, if you guys aren't already, go give us a follow. Go give us a like. Go give us a double thumbing on social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You can also follow us and watch us live every Wednesday night at 6 p.m. and Saturday at 8 p.m. on YouTube, Twitch, Haps TV, and Twitter. And you can get every episode of the podcast on Anchor, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, basically anywhere and everywhere you get your podcast jollies from. Then you can email us if you'd like. We do have an email account, but it never gets any use. But you can email
But
us
it is
there.
nonsensical nonsense podcast at gmail.com. Just in case anybody gets bored and they want to send us something. Like a sponsor.
Until you kill those goddamn puppies, nobody wants to sponsor this shit show.
Maybe PETA.
Fucking Peter can come and get them goddamn puppies.
Amen to that.
Every time they start barking, man, it's just like, no,
Oh my
the
gosh,
train's
you have
off
no
the
idea.
train. Oh, the train
They
is completely
they
off
make
the
me
train.
lose my concentration.
You think?
Yeah.
Anywho, I am just going to roll right into it because, well, maybe I am. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet, but I think I will. Facebook, I didn't even do anything. Stop with your bullshit.
What'd they do?
I don't know. It's just not working properly.
That's weird. It's working fine on my end. Because I'm on the nonsensical nonsense page.
Yeah. No, I was trying to get it to do something else.
I was literally just sharing it out to a whole bunch of people. Oh, I see what you're doing.
We're not doing that, apparently. Let's try that again.
It's my top 10 because it's my show and I do everything and I have a microphone. So here's my fucking top 10. You stupid pricks. That's just like.
Fucking hate that I can't just have my audio and my videos where I can just be one click away and everything like
I was
that.
seriously, I bought the laptop and I was seriously looking forward to being able to throw my own shit as well. And I get it, and then this happens. I was like, fuck.
You just throw up your own shit. So I'm like, oh, we're going to break. Here's Blacktop Mojo. And you're like, no, I'm just kidding. Here's Marvin Gaye. And then we got Marvin Gaye on top of, playing over top of Blacktop Mojo.
That time where we were talking about, like, stuff like we were talking about where we're making banjos or something. That way you can all, because you said you could only have so many videos queued up. I could have other videos queued up.
Yeah. Well, it's not like the show's really that planned out, so.
No.
But I do have
now.
So it's not like we're like, oh, okay, tonight on the show we're going to. It's not like we're Kevin Hawley and we script everything. Where tonight we're going to bring up banging your sister in Alabama. So at the 23-minute mark, make sure you queue up dueling banjos, Jeffrey.
Well, you know how to. You know how to castrate a guy from
Yeah,
West
kick his
Virginia,
sister
right?
in the jaw.
Kick it in the jaw. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't take it on second.
Anyways, I have a top 10 list here tonight. It is. It
Before you do the
is.
top 10, I do have to make one comment about what we both did on TikTok at the same time. Get the fuck out of my head, sir.
Get the fuck out of my head. The only difference is, all right. I was actually going to bring that up at some point, and I had forgotten about it. The only difference between you and I would have had mine up sooner. But much like most things, I put time and effort into it. And you don't take a lot of pictures, so I had to really scroll through it. I'm like, I need to
No
find
shit, right?
I gotta find the
That final
gayest
picture of
pictures.
me with the dogs in the field, I look good in that fucking picture.
I was like,
I forgot about that.
my mindset was, I've got to find the gayest pictures I could possibly find of Jeff.
Well, Mr. Selfie over there.
I mean, I personally, you didn't do me dirty in any way because I think I rock.
I wasn't trying to do you dirty.
I think I rock a football jersey pretty well.
I've heard that sound that we use maybe 40 times, and it popped in my head yesterday. I should put this on the Nonsensical Nonsense TikTok page.
Well, if you would have
pictures of Chris, I said this will be hilarious.
If you would look, it was actually saved into our sounds. It was the number. It was the first saved sound.
No.
But because I know you don't ever do anything in there,
No.
I saved it. And I was like, all right, I just got to find the right pictures. So last night I was literally making it, and then I posted it, and I was, because after you post something, you kind of scroll through different videos, and I'm scrolling through it. It pops up, and it's like, all right, let me make sure everything's okay, like I always do. So I went to our page. I was like, what the fuck did Jeff post pictures of me for? I know I didn't do it, and I was like, this motherfucker.
He did it before he stole my idea. But it's weird. We do that a lot, and not just
we really do.
Not on TikTok, but in general, and it's kind of creepy. And my wife blames it on the fact that we're both hillbillies from Ohio. She goes, "Well, you guys think alike." I'm like, that's more than think alike. That's like conjoined twins kind of thinking.
Yeah, I'd rather be a hillbilly from Ohio than a Mexican.
Shot in the dark.
Shots fired.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
You're so lucky she doesn't watch the show. She keyboard warrior.
I was gonna say she'd what? Start typing in the chat and start yelling at me in Spanish. I don't understand what you're saying, twat. You're not bothering me, dude.
No, you know what's funny?
Chalupa.
What's hilarious is I literally got an email from my boss. She sent me a client. She's like, "I need you to take care of this client." I was like, "All right, yeah, sure." And I read the notes on the client's listing, and it says, "Client only speaks Spanish. We must give it to Jeff. He's the most fluent." I was like, "I'm the most fluent? Ooh, we're in trouble, folks."
Well, that is.
I literally sent an email back going. I CC'd everybody that works on us in the email, and I went, "I'm the most fluent. Yeah, we're gonna lose this account."
Yeah, that's pretty sad on your part, though. If you live there for 20 years, you should speak Spanish.
I do speak Spanish, but it comes down to a nerve thing. I get nervous. I'm always afraid I'm going to say the wrong thing.
You know what I have on my phone that I never have to worry about saying the wrong thing?
Translator.
It's a little app called Google Translate.
I have one better. It's called Say Hi. I can literally have you speak, and it'll tell me exactly what you said in any language.
That's exactly.
And I can have it male or female, so I can make you sound like a chick.
That's exactly what my Google Translate app does.
Yeah, mine's not owned by Google. Mine's owned by Twatter.
Calm down there, mister. I've got to one-up everybody. You're that guy. You're that guy.
I've had that app since that
You're that guy. You literally just said my app is better than yours.
Mine is. Google Translate sucks.
How do you...
I can read in Spanish too, and Google Translate sucks compared to Say Hi.
I don't need to read it. I'm fucking saying it. And it translated.
The translation does not translate perfectly.
I say, It does, and the whole reason I got it was when I worked for Orkin down in South Carolina, and I had customers that were Russian, Mexican, Asian, Indian, Middle Eastern, and they English was not their first language, obviously, and I don't speak any of those fucking languages. I barely speak English fluently.
I was going to say that's what literally
So
what I put in the email was
yeah,
when I said it out. Jeff's the most fluent. I was like, I barely speak English, folks. Calm down.
so I got that app, and it worked perfectly for my customers and they loved it. That the fact that I took that extra step to make sure that they were taken care of,
Oh,
and that we could understand each other because they could speak their language. I could attempt to speak English, and
exactly. Well, that's it's I used it in sales all the time, and
yeah,
because but I would have same concept: Russian, Japanese, Mandarin, all this
yeah.
stuff.
But that does
And
not negate
I'm
from
like,
the fact
and
that
I
you
would
said that.
literally, it would take us 20 minutes to go, where are you from?
Yeah, but that does not negate from the fact that you are the one upper. You're that guy. Because you literally said my app is better than your app, even though it does the exact same fucking thing. And you're worried about I can read it. Motherfucker, you can't read as it
I will
is.
translate pretty much anything, and it'll do it. I literally used it to configure the computer because when you buy a computer in Mexico, it's all in Spanish, and you cannot switch the language.
I don't
In order to
need
switch
to.
the language, you have to buy
I
a
don't. Yeah,
Windows app. Or Windows.
I don't need to do any of that though. I just need to talk to people. I live in America, so when I buy American products in my great country, everything is in American is in English.
You just call
I'm
it
not trying to.
American.
I'm not trying to. Yeah, I'm not trying to complicate my life. And let me configure this computer. Let me change it to. Hello, Joe. Let me change it to fucking Arabic. That'll be fun. Let me pull out my Google Translate app and see if I can scan it. It'll take a picture.
I like playing with stuff and sitting there like, what's it sound like when I say "fuck off"?
You do know that there's a button on your laptop that you can convert it from Spanish to English, right?
Yeah, but it
In
doesn't
your
do
settings.
the programs. No, it doesn't do the programs. I already tried it.
I'm not going to argue with you because I don't know much about computers, but I feel like you're.
I promise you,
I,
I literally had a computer look at my old computer, and he said the same thing that I just said. If you want English, you need to download Windows in English and delete the Windows you have. And I was like,
I feel like I should go put my
and I'm
boots
not
on.
spending $75 on something I already have.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go put my boots on. Shit's getting real deep around here. You make my fucking head hurt.
That's my job.
Kicking the neighbor kid's ass, and it's all your fault, just so you know.
You get brought up on charges for child endangerment. And you're in front of the judge like, my podcast host being a dick, so I beat this kid. And he's like, wait.
May I bring up Exhibit A, episode 58. Acquitted of all charges. The kid had it coming. I mean, Jeff had it coming. I'm going to go punch the judge is like, where's the nearest kid? I'm going to go punch a kid.
Judge buys you a ticket to Cancun.
Yeah.
Go get it done, boy.
Make sure
you
you record
right.
Yeah, record it. Bring me some tacos back. You want them fake ass Mexican tacos from Mexico, or you want real Mexican food from Taco Bell, Judge?
Nah, I get that down the street.
Look, man, Taco Bell ain't fucking playing around, man. They got this new grilled cheese steak burrito, boy. I tell you what, I eat about
that sounds good.
It's really good.
Actually, I used to like the gorditas.
Gorditas are good too. This fucking burrito is stupid. It's so good though. But anyway, speaking of food, if I can get into this fucking top 10 list.
I'm ready.
Are you sure? Where's it at? Oh, I lost it. Oh, let's just do this again. It's my top 10. It's my show, and I do everything, and I have a microphone. So here's my fucking top 10. You stupid pricks. All right. Since next week is Thanksgiving, I decided to do a Thanksgiving top 10. And I wanted this list to be like top 10 dinner foods because Saturday I'm going to do another Thanksgiving related top 10 list that pertains to food, but this just kind of gave me a little bit of everything. So it's the top 10 most popular Thanksgiving foods ranked from worst to best.
Okay.
And I don't agree with this list, just so you know.
I'm with you though.
Number 10 is sweet potatoes and marshmallows.
This is the worst?
This is the worst. This combines two things.
Fucking rock.
This combines two things that don't taste good. I agree with this. Sweet potatoes and marshmallows are
okay, I'm not a fan of marshmallows. Sweet
potatoes. Sweet potatoes are. I mean, they're okay-ish. But this combines two things that don't taste good in hopes that they might make each other taste better. But it does not work. Sweet potatoes are always a letdown. You go in expecting something resembling a potato, and you get a weird orange substance that doesn't taste sweet, but is as far from a potato as you can imagine. As for marshmallows, when they are in s'mores, I can get behind them. On top of a sweet impostor potato, not so much. Number 9, I don't agree with. Yeah. Number 9, I don't agree with because I don't think it should be number 9 as far as one of the worst. String beans.
I love string beans, dude.
Now, clearly, this top 10 list is Billy Bob Thornton throat cleaner. This top 10 list is clearly somebody's personal opinion from Spoon University. Yeah, Spoon University. So they got string beans at number 9. My personal philosophy is that if it's green, don't eat it. The T-Rex just ate animals and turned out fine. On holidays, adults can tell you to eat your veggies, so take advantage and eat other foods on top of this list. Number 8, again, I don't feel like it should be this low on the list, but stuffing.
I love stuffing. It's stovetop.
Yeah, whoa. I mean, I like stovetop.
On myself.
I like stovetop stuffing, but there ain't nothing better than some homemade stuffing. Number 7, which should be number 9, possibly 10, is cranberry sauce.
Oh no, that should be number 1. Worst ever. Cranberry sauce.
Yeah, that's number 10 is the worst. Number 1 is the best.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We got number 6.
Cranberry sauce is the worst.
Yeah, number 6 is mac and Number 6 is mac and cheese. I've never really thought of mac and cheese as a Thanksgiving side.
I haven't either, unless you're Chandler from Friends.
I mean, I know a lot of people have, but I mean, it's not. I've never really thought of it as a. I can see your comments. They're coming up slow though, Joe.
Yeah.
Number 5, and I feel like it's Thanksgiving. Why this is number 5 blows my mind. But turkey.
Isn't that whole point of Thanksgiving?
It's kind of like your main dish. It's kind of like the main thing.
That reminds me. Are you a white meat or dark meat kind of guy?
I like it all, man.
I'm not a huge. It depends on what I'm eating, but I'm not a huge fan of white meat.
I don't really care for like the legs and the wings or whatever, but man, right off the fucking side of the turkey, the breast or the whatever, right off the fucking top side.
Breast.
Yeah.
Let's get dirty with it. So turkey's 5. I'm sorry.
What you and your turkey
is turkey.
What you and your turkey do in your alone time is between you and your turkey. You do not need to share it with the rest of the class.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
turkey is the whole reason to show up for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, exactly, right? Should be number 1. I don't even like number 1 on here. Yeah, and in hopes that your crazy uncle is going to get into a fight with one of your cousins.
Hell yeah.
Number 4 is homemade pumpkin pie. I'd put homemade
Ah,
pumpkin pie in the top 3 personally.
love me some
Turkey
pumpkin
obviously.
pie.
Yeah, turkey would obviously be number 1. Pumpkin pie would fall again, different
3,
category.
4.
I don't think pumpkin pie should be in here. I think this should be strictly the dinner food.
Right?
And pumpkin pie, as far as desserts go, definitely number 1 for me.
Yeah.
Number 3 are rolls. I don't think rolls deserve that much credit, but
No,
this
they don't.
ass clown apparently does. Wait until you hear number 1. This kind of makes me want to go to Spoon University and
Beat somebody's ass.
punch Alex Saint Jacques in the face. Pumpkin pie number 1, canned cranberry sauce close second. Ooh, you are disgusting. There's something wrong with you.
Who said that? Is
Number
that
2
Joe?
on the list.
Joe, you
I
need
think it is
to.
Joe. Joe belongs in this. There's a special place in hell for people like you.
Yes,
Right next to the
exactly.
assholes who put pineapple on their pizzas.
Amen to that.
Number
Thank you,
2 is
California.
mashed potatoes. I can get down on mashed potatoes at the
Now,
top.
mashed potatoes are never a bad thing for any meal.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
I mean,
yeah.
they can be a meal.
Actually,
With the right gravy, that's a meal.
Actually, tonight I found which is probably going to be the death of me, in all honesty. But I found this big ass can of beef stew on my shelf, and it's probably been around since the Roosevelt administration. But
I it was there when you moved in. I should probably eat that.
But I threw it in a pot. And I was like, what would go good with this? Some mashed potatoes. So I had some instant mashed potatoes. Now, granted, I prefer my potatoes. I clean them and cut them and mash them myself. But I had some instant taters up there on my shelf. So I was like, I'll make this. I'll make that. I'll mix them together.
Potatoes, when you make your instant mashed potatoes, how much butter do you use?
Like half a stick.
See, my wife and I got this debate yesterday because we made mashed potatoes for dinner last night. Well, part of the meal. It's a minimum of a full stick for me.
Well, it depends on how much you're making.
Well, we make a family size.
Tons of butter.
I was
literally making enough for me tonight, so I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Damn, 2 sticks.
2 stick. Hey, I'll tell you what. We buy this stick that's basically it's basically 4 sticks stuck together. If my wife would let me, I'd put that whole thing in.
Yeah. For me by myself, I used maybe a quarter of a stick tonight, but these are also quote unquote buttered potatoes, so they're instant potatoes that still have the butter flavor on them.
I want that butter to hit me so hard it knocks me the fuck out.
Calm down, Paula Deen.
Hey.
That's Paula Deen's secret recipe.
Hell yeah.
Have you ever watched any of her cooking shows?
Oh yeah. That woman she's butter like
she's like she's like a little bit of butter, and she's got a fucking ladle, and she's just like, pow!
I guarantee you that woman's got like a 55-gallon drum of butter in the back.
But number 1 on that list of the best, number 1 is the best Thanksgiving food according to this jackoff Alex Saint Jacques or whatever, Jacques, is fucking gravy.
That's not part of the meal. That goes on top of your mashed potatoes.
It's part of the food. It's a food. It's still part of the.
I get that, but it's not like you're gonna grab a bowl of gravy and eat it with a fucking spoon unless you're some sort of savage or.
Well, you'd be surprised. No, I don't really care for gravy that much. That's just me. But gravy is a topper for all. You get your plate, and then you get your gravy, and you pour the gravy over top of everything. I think
everything, yes, the gravy goes on everything. That's.
But to put turkey at number 5 and gravy at number 1.
Yeah, that guy's got issues. That guy should be in.
Gravy ain't food; it's a condiment.
Exactly. That's like putting ketchup on your fries.
Yeah, but typically at Thanksgiving, gravy's kind of a big deal because it's homemade and it's not out of a jar.
No, I
something
get
like that.
I
I can kind of see where it's a food thing. But the whole reason I did this list is because it's fucking wrong.
Joe, I disagree with you. The mustard thing. Mustard only
she's
goes on
saying-
certain things.
No, she's saying mustard is a condiment like gravy.
Mustard, I barely use. Mustard I use on sandwiches like you read about. But that's about it.
I only use honey mustard. So,
Amen to that. Get the fuck out of my head again.
and I'll put it on. I'll put it
It's
on
in
my
my
hot
head.
dogs, my burgers, my sandwiches.
Talk about honey mustard. I know.
I'll put that honey mustard on everything.
Kevin, show
Chicken
Chris
nuggets.
your face. You gotta look at. Come here. Come here. Stick your head in there so Chris can see the welt on the side of your face. Come around this side. You gotta see this kid's
Yeah.
welt on the side of his face where he fell down the stairs.
Give him a matching one on the other side.
You're way too close. You see that?
Oh, damn.
He's got a big old welt there.
Suck it up, sunshine. It'll make a man out of you. It'll put a hair on your
Just rubbed
chest.
some dirt in it earlier. You'll be
Yeah,
fine.
rub some dirt in it.
I need to clean them tomorrow.
Soak it in cider.
Soak it in cider.
Smash your
No.
thumb with a hammer. Soak it in cider.
Yeah.
Give her a thumbing.
No, but the whole thing about gravy is like it literally goes on everything.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Like, as far as
if you
Thanksgiving
don't
goes,
show up, if you're gonna bring gravy to Thanksgiving, you got to bring 5 gallons.
well, yeah. As far as gravy goes for Thanksgiving, yeah, you can put it into a list of food, Thanksgiving food. As far as Thanksgiving goes, but it's not number one. It's probably like it's probably like 7. Cranberries and sweet potatoes, 10, 9. Macaroni, we'll give macaroni 7, and we'll give gravy 8.
Well, I agree with the sweet potatoes with the marshmallows. That's disgusting.
Yeah,
But
Now,
sweet
depending upon
potatoes
where you,
and
now,
brown
depending upon
sugar?
where you,
that's
Yeah.
good.
I was gonna say, depending upon where you go, because there are some restaurants
The sweet potato.
that make some killer
I
ass
gotta call her.
sweet potato fries.
Yeah, well, sweet potato fries is a whole different experience than sweet potatoes, though.
It's a sweet potato.
I know,
That's-
but
that's like-
but sweet
that's like
potatoes
saying-
that you cook. It's I mean, it's basically a mashed potato, except for it doesn't taste like potato.
And that's like saying that French fries and baked potatoes are 2 different animals. They're the same fucking animal, just cooked differently.
Oh, yeah, I'll say
And
that.
I've had this discussion. With my daughter, who all of a sudden doesn't like crinkle cut fries, but she likes waffle fries and steak fries and shoestring fries and curly
What are the
fries. And I'm like,
difference?
you
It's a
do
potato.
realize that they're all the fucking same things, just shaped differently, right?
Yeah, that's.
Sweet potato pie with
Well,
marshmallows.
you and I
is
got into a
disgusting.
discussion about your daughter, anyways, because she Snapchatted me that. She Snapchatted that story,
Yeah.
and I was like, "What the fuck? Isn't this chick like 12?"
That's the same one that don't like crinkle cut fries. They
Yeah.
taste bad,
But
apparently.
seriously, I'm gonna have to sit her down and explain to her how emojis work to dumbasses like you and me. Because
Yeah,
I was,
well,
I
most
was
of her-
literally like, what? But my wife agreed with her in the fact that apparently you and I are just fucking old.
Yeah, we're old. And with her and all her dumb friends that she has on
I
Snapchat,
said
it
you
doesn't
are
mean the
old,
same.
not Chris.
Motherfucker's my age.
Nope, you're older than me. You've pointed that out
Oh
several
my
times.
god.
You
Oh.
are older than me. You have pointed that out several times.
In the grand scheme of things, sir, we're as of right now until the 4th of
We're-
December, we're the same fucking age.
We're speaking facts. I know facts elude you.
I'm gonna fucking Wikipedia this shit. You know, the both hosts of Nonsensical Nonsense are the same fucking age.
I know you and facts are not on the same page, but I'm just saying, factually, you are older than me, sir. You were born in 80, and I was born in 81. So
Yeah, well.
you were almost born in 81, but
Yeah, exactly.
all facts are relative. What's going on, Milton?
Hold on.
Keep me in there for another month and a half, woman.
Take this duct tape.
Duct tape your vagina closed.
I tell my dad, hey, Dad, go tuck my mom's vagina clothes. I'm not watching that shit.
Oh, nice. Congratulations, Milton. Milton said he's
What's
lost 35 pounds. Milton said he
Holy
lost 35
shit,
pounds right now and no fries. You can have fries, bro. They're part of the diet. I guarantee.
Fries are an important part of a balanced diet. If you look on that, do you remember back in the day they had that triangle?
Yeah. Potatoes are on there.
It's
Potatoes
on there
are on
somewhere,
there.
I'm sure.
Taters are on
If
there.
not, we will add it right now.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure taters.
Wikipedia account.
I'm pretty sure taters are on the food chart. They're in the veggie section.
Yeah, it's a vegetable, depending on who you want to debate with. Potatoes.
It's
I can't wait till my new couch gets here, dude. This cover sucks.
Joe said they're carbs. No.
Carbs
got
are
30
good for you. I'm trying to find the all carb diet.
Milton's got 30 more pounds to go. Sweet potato, and he eats sweet potato fries. So there you go. You still have fries. I mean, I like sweet potato fries. I mean, just depending upon who it is.
What did you
way too late
begin
in
with?
this show?
What did you way to begin with? Milton, I can't read it so far away.
Hey, wish you Hefner. It is way too late to try to throw the blanket onto the back of the couch.
I know. Exactly.
to hide that the leather has been peeled away.
Going, you gotta cover the couch. I'm like, we bought a new one. It's on its way. Calm down.
$2.90.
He said it's too late to cover the couch. We've already seen it.
We're going on 2 hours. We're going on 2 hours.
2 hours. We've seen it. There's no surprise that couch because 2 kids can't sit on a couch properly.
Oh, I got the same thing on my couch. My couch is the exact same way.
Kevin and I were cleaning in here yesterday, and this motherfucker, I said, hey, on the other side of the couch, we moved the couch.
Yeah.
And I said, on the other side of the couch is the dustpan. Go grab it. He jumps all over the back of the couch instead of walking around it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was like, and that's why we had to buy a new couch.
Yeah. Oh, no. When the boys are up here together, Milton, are you currently 290 or were you 290 when you started losing weight? When both boys are up here, in Cash, I have to yell at Cash too. Oh, goddamn, Ashley. I'm assuming that's Ashley. Ashley, your boys broke the couch in half?
In half? Would you let them play with chainsaws?
Dude, I'll tell you what.
My kids broke my couch in half.
Mom's taters. Well, Cash will run back and forth on the couch. I've got a big sectional. So my sectional is 2, 4, 6 pieces. And I can rearrange it and do whatever I want with it. But Cash will run back and forth. And when Cash and Parker are here together, they're running and jumping and fucking wrestling. I'm going to kill them goddamn
dogs. I just over here
dogs.
reading the comments. She read that comment. My boys broke the couch in half. I told the story of your friend that shit herself on the bus. I didn't give out who it was or how you know them.
Oh my god.
But Ashley said they both met to belt that night. No, I've yelled at both boys. I've come out of the bedroom.
They would have been meeting the shed.
I've come out of the bedroom. I've come out of the bedroom and come around the corner, and they were running and jumping and wrestling on the couch, and I hit them with the dad voice. Parker don't like the dad voice because
the dad
Parker's
voice
not
doesn't work on me.
Well, Parker's not used to the dad voice. He does not like it. It scares the shit out of him.
Yeah.
And it still kind of works on Cash. But, no, I've actually said that I'm not going to buy a new couch. I'm just going to buy a recliner. And the kids can sit on the floor. Kill them goddamn dogs!
I know. Even Chris is saying, kill them fucking dogs. I don't know what it is.
Milton said he started out at 290.
And now he's 255. That's impressive, Milton. I started out at 160, and now I'm 162. So
Jeff started out at 3'2", 175.
175. Jesus Christ! I'm as big as around as I am tall, according to you.
You're like that little fat bitch from Willy Wonka that ate the blueberries or whatever.
Oh, I thought you were gonna call me Augustus Gloop. The guy that got stuck in the thing. Please don't. My
No,
son was 18 last year in a hotel.
That must.
Who put that?
I'm
shit a bit orange.
assuming that's Aunt Steph. That might be Aunt Steph.
They get
No,
I comments of losing. My wife just lost 10 pounds and she weighs 2 pounds less than me the day I married her. Oh,
nice.
Oh, that was
Dave Johnson.
That's Dave Johnson's my buddy. He's
Oh, I was gonna say, who the fuck is Dave Johnson?
He's my boss's husband. I literally
Dave Johnson.
I was sending it. Dave, we only see anonymous Facebook.
Yeah, just as anonymous.
Oh
Calm down.
This was like
I know who that is. I know his son.
This Dave Johnson guy sounds like a real twat. I'm just saying.
That's your excuse for everything.
I'm 178, 48 more to go. Is that you, Joe? I hate that it says anonymous Facebook user, and
I think that's just because we're streaming to 400 places.
Probably. Yep, Joe.
That it says anonymous. How's that, Joe? That's impressive, Joe.
No, I am.
I literally don't worry about losing weight because if I lose any more weight, I'm going to disappear.
I am 6'10" and a half, and I weigh 295.
I'm 4'12".
You a damn lie.
This is too much this and another blood over, and at least I look like twice blood.
No, I'm 6'2" in the. I'm 6'2", and the last time I got on a scale, I was about 300 pounds.
Dave. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think that's what Tanya was just saying. We should bring Dave. I'm gonna get Dave to download or get a Haps account. Do live with Dave. Bring him on as guest one day.
He's hilarious.
I'm serious.
I find him hilarious.
Yeah, even Tanya finds him hilarious.
Nice.
And that's hard to say.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
well, she also thinks you're funny, so that don't say much.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dave. The bar is set real low.
Yeah, the bar is set low. If I make Tanya laugh, you know.
What?
That's setting the bar low that I make it.
Oh yeah, speaking of being funny and making fun of people, fuck you, Jeff.
What'd I do?
Saturday night.
What did I do?
So, what did I do? Just come in and pile on. Just everybody pile on old Glick Saturday night.
Oh yeah. I had to.
Look, them motherfuckers were still busting
there was
my
like
balls
5 minutes
Sunday
left.
morning. Yeah. Them motherfuckers were still piling on me Sunday morning. We're trying to do a fantasy football podcast or broadcast, and these two assholes were still busting my balls.
No, I'm sorry, but it wasn't us that were busting your balls.
No, it was Summer
For
throwing
those of you who
gasoline
don't
on
know,
the fire.
Those you don't know is what's the guy's name?
What?
That was hosting.
Brian
set up an Uno night. Now, when I saw you guys were on there, and I was like, "Oh, we're playing Uno. I'll go watch," because I eventually wanted to do an Uno night with you guys. And I never saw a single Uno card in the
We did
2 hours
anything
I watched
but
you
play
fuck.
Uno. Look, it was all fun and games. We were having fun. I was busting their balls. They were trying to bust my balls. Oh,
And then
hold on a
Summer
second.
comes in and
Yeah,
annihilates you.
Summer came in there, and she was like, back in the day, for any of you wrestling fans that listen to this, the moment Summer came into the room was like the moment that the glass shattered when Stone Cold showed up at the arena.
It was.
She came in, and there was a little spark, and she came in a fuel truck and just sprayed everything down, and I spent the next 2-3 hours absolutely getting annihilated,
we destroyed you,
roasted. They had a funeral for me and everything. It
and
was
we
bullshit.
played taps.
Yeah,
Taps
fucking
were being played.
fucking Tony D played "Into the Road" by Boyz II Men.
Oh my god, it was brutal how much you got destroyed.
Absolutely buried me. And then Brian invites me into his fantasy football thing Sunday morning, and I was like, "Yeah, I've been telling him I was going to do his fantasy football, and I keep missing it. I got this, that, and the other thing going on." And I go in there, and Brian kind of starts busting my balls a little bit. A little bit of time goes by, and here comes Tony, and those two start getting on me again. I'm like, well, fuck both of you. I thought we were talking fantasy football.
I was literally watching because as we've just stated, this new download, you have to have this new update. You have to have a minimum of 1,000 followers. Now, we have and combined.
I'm gonna go fried chicken. Yeah.
Because of the show gets followers. Myself personally gets none because we don't mention my channel, which is no big deal. But I don't have enough to go live. So I saw Brian, you, and Tony D, and I was like, boys, bring me in. And I got a couple of pictures. I'm not going to show said pictures, but it would be funny if I did. But like we built you a gravestone. We built Chris a gravestone. We played taps. But what was funny was when they were playing taps, it was before I came in. I was standing already. I was coming down the stairs when they started playing taps. And I set the computer down and I just still stood there. It was hilarious.
It was bullshit is what it was.
You were annihilated, and it wasn't even us. I felt bad for you.
Search Nonsensical Nonsense.
Yeah.
And then you can follow us, and we will follow you back, and then you'll get notifications when we go live. And
that's actually Dave. That's actually Dave.
Then we can actually fucking see. I'm not even. Oh, that must be on your end because I'm not getting the comment. But well, it looks like we're doing another hour, Jeffrey.
Apparently. Well, let's you want to load up?
Because I haven't even gotten the news.
Yeah, let's
start
doing this.
I mean, if we're gonna, we gotta.
Los agarras y te voy a dar una.
Hey, you shut your face hole up with that jibber jabber you're speaking. This is America. You speak American. You speak America when you're in here.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me. I was watching Earl Dibble watching America.
America.
Fucking video. The new video for it's awesome. It's all concert footage.
Oh yeah.
It's really good. What are you staring at? You just keep looking
David
at the
Johnson
screen.
just subscribed.
Oh. There you go. That's him.
D. Johnson, the soldier.
Yeah, he's retired Army.
These guys.
No,
These guys. I got a bone to pick with a Army vet. Not that Army vet, but this guy out here, Army vet. I was torn in my fantasy football league. Not that you understand or know what the hell I'm talking about. But I didn't know if I wanted to start the Cleveland Browns defense or if I wanted to start the Tennessee Titans defense last week.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck it, I'm going to start the Titans defense. And Army vet was like, nah, man, you got to go with the Browns because New England, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Fucking Tennessee Titans got 11 points on defense, and the Cleveland Browns and the ass whooping that they took got negative like 2 or 3. I was like, you gotta be. I don't need help on fantasy football. I didn't come in here because I need help. I was brought in here because everybody else needs help.
Speaking of football, now you know I'm not the football guy. However, I asked you about a game.
Yep.
And if my wife and I would have actually gotten up off our asses and gone to the casino, I would have won.
Yeah. You want to know why?
Because you asked me.
No, because you asked me for help.
No,
I didn't look at Fox.
No, but I looked
How
at
the
Fox's
hell
board.
do I see the podcast there, or am I just retarded? You gotta.
Yeah. I
Don't answer that.
hit random.
Apparently he found it. No, all you gotta do is go to your followed stream. It's over in the corner. It's
Yeah.
over on that corner over there.
Yeah, it's this side.
But let's David, calm down. All right, calm down there, Chief. Oh, speaking of, here's a short news story for you, real quick, because you claim to be a Cleveland Indians fan.
I wear the hat.
You know,
That's fine.
Yeah. Well, you said that you like the Indians. You know how they changed their name to the Cleveland Guardians and whatever?
That's correct.
Well, apparently there is a roller derby team. You know what roller derby is, right?
Oh yeah.
There's a roller derby team down or up in Cleveland that is the Cleveland Guardians, and they tried to sue the Cleveland Indians for name infringement or whatever.
Right.
And basically, the Cleveland Indians were like, "Yeah, you're a fake sport, and we're a major league. We're a major league baseball team. We're one of the top 4 sports. Shut your fucking mouth." And your website, that's the Cleveland Guardians, that's no longer your website. That's our website. So
they took over.
Basically, I'm sure they scribbled out a check because now both teams are gonna share the name. But at the end of the day, Major League Baseball was like, "Shut up! You're not even a real sport. Calm down."
Yeah, that is kind of. I mean, I've watched. What's that movie with Kristen Stewart about roller derby? I saw that movie and I still don't understand roller derby.
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
There was that movie.
There was that movie called Rollerball that back in the day with LL Cool J in it.
Yeah, but that wasn't roller derby.
It's basically the same thing as roller derby.
Not even remotely. Roller derby.
You just said you don't even know what roller derby is.
I at least know roller derby is just going around in a fucking circle.
It's the same concept.
Roller ball, there was a ball involved. There's a fucking people weird fucking there's motorcycles on the fucking track.
It's basically the same concept.
And why the fuck
minus all the cool shit
was riding a fucking
minus all the cool shit.
Yeah, okay. I'll give you that.
You can't argue with me about everything when you know you're fucking wrong.
I'm wrong. You're talking about 2 different sports. That's not what was that?
That's me. Playing the music and playing you off stage. I honestly don't know what the hell's going on.
You see a hook?
Yeah. We're at the Apollo. And they just booed you. Boo! Boo!
Roll that beautiful bean footage on the news.
Well, we're taking a break. And then I'll come back with news. I'm serious. I'm sorry. Do you do anything on this podcast other than turn your fucking camera on?
I showed up, motherfucker.
That is a huge achievement for you. I'll give you that. I'm the one that does all the editing and posting and promotional
now I can actually advertise when I
and all that. So if I say we're going to take a break because we're going to go into a third hour so I can do news, we're going to take a fucking break and play some more goddamn Blacktop Mojo.
Well, play a song I know. Age ourselves? I was just going to ask the same question. How did we age ourselves? Oh, because we're talking about rollerball? Yeah, that's an old ass.
Hey, you know what? If you're a fan like I was, or like I am, then you would know all these songs.
I am a fan. I just didn't know. I could. You know what? Your soundbar, you need to turn it down just a hair because it's distorting.
I'm diving into the archive tonight.
All right. Wait. Jesus. Better.
Louder?
No, that's perfect right there. Yeah, just louder. Asshole.
I wish I could turn your mic off. We're going to break. I'm turning my camera off. I can't talk to you anymore. I can't even hear you. La 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 la.
There'll be trouble on the race. There'll be trouble on the race. There'll be trouble on the
Fuck.
They got me too. These sons
No,
of bitches.
no. The problem is I clicked it in the right time. It just doesn't. It doesn't do it fast enough.
Oh, they got me.
I timed it perfectly. But when I
Sorry, I got distracted making fun of Kevin.
What? And you're during break, you're sitting there ripping on Kevin Holly.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyways, so yeah, welcome back to the shit show known as Nonsensical Nonsense. It has been a fucking night. Let me tell you guys something.
Amen to that.
I'm gonna go and fucking murder everything that's breathing in Jeff's house.
You and me both. Michelle.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense. I'm still Glick. I haven't killed myself yet. I'm getting close. I'm hanging out with Jeff, and apparently the circus that Jeff is currently at tonight.
I muted my mic while I yelled at my kids to shut the fuck up. I was like, you guys are at least whisper.
Well, I mean, if you're going to mute your mic and tell your kids to shut the fuck up so nobody hears you.
Take my camera off.
No, don't come back on and turn your mic on and be like, yeah, I just told my kids to shut the fuck up.
No, but I did it in a nice way. I was like, you guys are seriously loud. Because you were talking. I didn't want to interrupt you.
Anyways.
And then came back on and interrupted you.
Yeah. Anyways, as I said, welcome back to the shit show. I don't even know what the hell's going on at this point. Tonight. Don't let this episode
deter you from the other episodes.
Yes, sway you from everything else we do. Sometimes, most of the time, I actually feel like we put together a good product. Tonight has been an absolute train wreck, shit show, dumpster fire, Auschwitz, you name it, it is.
Oh. Did you seriously compare the podcast to something Hitler created? Wow.
Yes. That's how bad it's been tonight. That's how bad it's been
tonight.
That's how bad it's been tonight. Fortunately, we're in the third hour.
Full-on John Cleese.
Mm-hmm. Fortunately, we're in the third hour. Nobody ever listens past the first 5 minutes, so we're good. They listen long enough. They listen long enough for us to get credit for a listen, and that's
exactly. That's all that matters.
That's the end of it. But if you are still hanging out this long, And if you would like to, it'd be greatly appreciated. Feel free to follow us on social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. You can hang out live with us in the Chatters box every Wednesday night at 6 p.m. and Saturday at 8 p.m. on Haps, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. And you can listen to every other episode so that you know I'm not lying and that tonight is one of those rare episodes on Anchor, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcast, at Nonsensical Nonsense. I've actually been posting questions and surveys or polls that you guys can interact with us. And if you don't want to interact with us on Facebook or any of the other social media or on the podcast, you can always email us and tell us how bad we are at our email account. I don't know.
Which is nonsensicalnonsensepodcast@gmail.com. I'm not going to let you drag it out for 3 hours now that I can see you. It was different when I was staring at the back of my fucking phone and there was a full minute delay on my TV.
Yeah,
tables and dirt.
I just got yelled at speaking of the Chatters box, I just got yelled at in the Chatters box.
Where?
Hold on. It has not been that bad, Christopher. I'm still here, asshole. Sorry, Ashley. That's my little cousin. You might actually know Ashley.
I do. How do I know Ashley?
She went to the career center.
Oh, okay.
She was a. Oh shit! What the hell were you at, Ashley? Horticulture, auto mechanics, auto body, welding. She caught my car on fire. That I took the blame for. I took the blame for welding. Haha! I was right. I nailed it. I got it. I said welding.
They didn't have a welding class when we were.
Yes, they did.
We took said class.
No, they had welding. It was right beside our lab. Yeah, it was right beside our lab. It was a new class. I think Ashley might have been the first or second class for welding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she caught my Horizon on fire.
Nice.
Because I used to take her.
A piece of shit.
That car was amazing. Yes, you better love me for that because I caught so much hell from everybody. No. I used to take her like home or to work. She worked at Subway in Centerburg, and obviously we were all underage, and she was not allowed to be smoking, and she would smoke in my car, and because we're cousins, and I didn't care. But one day, she flipped her cigarette out the window, and it came back into the back seat.
She did a full-on John Candy trains, planes, and automobiles thing.
And we were at the Subway there in Centerburg, and they're like, "Your car's smoking." And I was like, son of a bitch. And for years, I took the blame for it. I got yelled at by her mom, by our grandma, by my parents. I got yelled at by everybody for catching the car on fire.
And it sounds like you owe him so much.
Because that's what I do. I look out for my cousins, and I make sure that they don't get in trouble for dumb shit.
She said she would have seriously ran the other way.
She did.
I'm not here. I'm a ghost.
I was like, no, that was me. Ashley doesn't smoke. Don't worry about it. She's good. She didn't do anything. I'm just an idiot.
She was playing with matches or something.
I didn't.
In the car, she was playing with
it. Because that's going to make us both look bad. Yeah, I just let her play with matches. I don't know. She was looking the window.
She? I mean, she had a full. She had a job.
She was
14, 15.
No, she was already at the career center.
Oh my god.
She was only a year below us.
Well then, yeah. How is it? I'm sorry, but I know you and I both smoked in fucking high school.
I did. I know it was no. Were you really only 14?
See? Now I don't look like such a.
I am glad. I am glad that you said that, Ashley, because I say that all the time and I get yelled at. She said I was the only boy in the family, and it is my job to protect them. We do have one other male cousin, but we don't claim him. Well, it's not that we don't claim him; we just don't acknowledge that he's a boy. And it's not because he's gay or anything like that. Yeah, it's not like because he's gay or anything like that. Yeah, if you knew her dad, I did the right thing because I not only did I save her life, but I saved my life that day because had it come out that she was smoking and I let her
Yeah, I was
smoke.
gonna say you both would have been gotten your ass kicked.
Yeah. And everybody knew I smoke. It was no big secret because even though he won't admit to it, Pops was going in because I never took my cigarettes in the house because we were not allowed to smoke at the house. We weren't even allowed to smoke, so I kept my cigarettes in the car or my truck. And
Yeah,
Pops would go steal my cigarettes. And
I would steal
well,
cigarettes from my pops.
he would say,
My
"Hugh,
my
you're
pops,
underage."
my pops would buy a carton of cigarettes and keep it in his work truck.
She said, "No, he was a
And then
baby."
and
And
then and then
Nick
and
was
then
Steph.
on
That
Wednesday he's like, "How am I out of cigarettes?" I'm like, "I have no
yeah. I never stole my pop's cigarettes. I never stole his gross ass beer. I had my own cigarettes. I had my own beer.
idea." Oh,
So
there was never a problem. If I wanted beer, my parents were like, "Fine, we'll buy beer, but you guys got to drink it here."
I moved. I
Done.
moved to. I moved to Newark my senior year because, or our senior year, because my older sister lived in Newark, and she was 21 at the time, and or 22 at the time, and she could buy my beer for me.
Exactly. I never had a problem getting beer, getting a hold of beer. I've
I
never
never
been
had
that.
problem getting.
Yeah,
I
I've
never
never
had
been
it.
that
I
guy who's
never.
like sitting going out at the 7-Eleven going, "Hey, can you buy me beer?"
Well, when we were also when we were in high school, I worked at Kroger's, so I would sell myself alcohol and cigarettes. So
Yeah.
I was a cashier, so I'd be like, "Oh,
Well,
4 pack
there
for
was a reason
me
why
and
they
3 packs
wouldn't
of
let me be a
cigarettes."
cashier. There was a reason why they wouldn't let me be a cashier, besides the fact that I can't count
Well,
money.
it was the only way they thought that they could. Yeah. Well, it was the only way they thought they could keep me out of trouble. Like me and one of my buddies, one of my very good friends, we worked together at Kroger's, and they put me on register one, the express lane, and they put him all the way at the very last register to keep us separated. That didn't help
my
any.
buddy,
That didn't help any.
my buddy Cy and I worked at a call center down here. I met him down here, and
Yeah.
after like 2 weeks of knowing each other, they moved our desks to opposite sides of the office because we just
No, they
in
were a little
between
bit.
calls we were just cracking up the whole time.
Well, Trev and I used to fuck around all the time at Kroger. So when we became cashiers, we used to work register one and register two. And then we fucked around all the time. So then they separated us. They put me on register one and they put him on the very last register, all the way at the other end. And then we would just talk to each other on the PA system, or we would call each other on the phone at our register.
Is has Kroger switched over to self checkout yet?
I don't know. I don't go to Kroger's.
They just started putting it in here. There's like what,
Well,
10 of them?
I mean, they do. You guys have Kroger's down there?
Not Kroger, no, Walmart. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, Kroger's does have the self checkout, but it's not like
Uh-huh.
every lane. They still have the regular lanes,
Yeah.
but like down in Tennessee where Summer is, the Walmart that she goes to, I think she said it's all fucking
Yeah,
self
that's what I'm
checkout.
saying. It's
That's why.
like all these
That's why.
all these young kids going, "Oh, I can't live on $17 an hour." Well,
That's
Walmart just said, "Well, you won't work here because self checkout, bitch."
speaking of Walmart and me continuing our crime spree at Walmart. I scan two, don't scan. Scan two, don't
Nice.
scan.
Hey, you know
What
what?
motherfuckers? You
I
don't pay
look
me
at
to
it
work
this way:
here.
you didn't pay me to work here. I
Yeah,
don't. Nobody trained me on this thing. If so
yeah.
happens that I get a laptop for free because I didn't know how
Well,
to
I don't
scan
go
it,
that
that's
far.
on you.
I don't go that far, but I mean,
Or a
I'm not a
pack of
paid
batteries.
cashier. Yeah, I'm not a paid cashier. I'm not a paid bagger.
Exactly.
Your receipt Nazi can't catch me because I show her my white privilege card and she lets me go. So
Amen to that. Amen to that. No, there's nothing worse than the receipt Nazi. The worst ones are at Home Depot. I literally try to walk out and I'm like, dude, if you don't get out of
that
my way,
is
I'll run you over with my car.
we don't have them up here.
We have them in Cancun only at Costco and Home Depot. Everybody else is like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, we just
But
have
Home
them at
Depot is the worst. I'm like,
yeah,
look,
we
dude, I
just
fucking paid for it. What am I going to sneak out with a piece of 3/4 inch plywood, four by
yeah.
eight?
Uh, we have the receipt Nazis at Walmart, and that's it. But I mean, Costco, they just check your membership card when you walk in, but they don't.
Oh,
Now,
they
I
check it
haven't
on
been
the
to a
way out
Costco
here.
in Ohio, but in South Carolina, they check your member card when you first come in. You just got to show them. You like flash it like you're a cop. You hit them real
Right.
quick with it, and then you go on by. But they never checked. They never checked your receipts or anything like that. That's just nonsensical
There,
nonsense type shit.
well, we were picking up the
Shut your mouth,
laptop.
little kid.
There was a guy, the security guard tried to receipt check him, and the guy just kept walking.
Yeah. Walk. Just act naturally.
But
walk on by.
the funny thing was the security guard was like, sir. Never mind. I was like, yeah, you're not good at this, dude. You gotta be like the guy at Costco that steps in front of you.
Yeah. Sorry, no habla español.
Yeah, I like to play that game. I do that game a lot.
It works up here. It works up here. They do it a lot. No habla inglés. The fuck if you don't, motherfucker. Your mother's a whore. What the fuck did you just say, Holmes? Yeah, exactly.
Go throw him with the Holmes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Two can play this game. Well, I mean,
wow, you're living up to your label.
Orale, vato, what did you say about my mother? I say, you want to play with me, Holmes?
The whitest guy in Walmart. The Latin family behind you is like, really? In perfect English, they say it unanimously. Really?
First of all, they're like, "Hey, you're too big to be Mexican. We don't make them over. We don't make them over 4 foot tall." Second of all. I start cholo walking
Jason's
out of
seriously
Walmart.
eating a can of corn for dinner. Nice.
Yeah, seriously, nice.
Teach him right. Hey, as long as he opened it by himself, I'm okay with it.
He used his fucking teeth. Your son sounds like a real fucking Neanderthal. Sounds like my kind of guy.
That's the kind of kid we need to have on the podcast, damn it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's eating his vegetables. Leave him alone, Ashley.
Yeah, exactly. Ashley, let him be. Because
look, I'll tell you what.
You really can't complain. Except, I mean, is he at least using a spoon?
I'll tell you what. I don't know. Ashley, my cousin, her boys go to school with cash, but her youngest one's a grade or two below cash, and the oldest one is a grade or two above cash. So they never really see each other at school. But we were over my grandma's a couple of weeks ago, and Ashley and the boys came over. Cash was supposed to go to a birthday party that day, but as soon as Ashley's boys got there, man, those three were attached at the fucking hip, man.
Oh yeah, that's what you were saying.
Like,
you were like, are we supposed to go to another party? Nah, we'll stay here.
Nah, I'm good. And they don't even get to. It's like I think it might have been the first time they actually got to hang out together. Oh, speaking of grandmas, Ashley, I'll be swinging by more often on Fridays if you're around. Make my visit a little bit more enjoyable. It was almost scary how quickly those three boys were just like.
Well, I mean that's how my cousins and I were. I mean my cousin Tom from Chicago, my cousin Matt, Aaron, and my cousin Josh. Well, man, you get the four of us in a room. Yeah. I'll tell you what, if YouTube would have been around back in the late 80s, early 90s, we would have been bigger than Ryan's World Kid.
Yeah. No, well, that's how the old saying goes. Your cousins are your first and last best friends. I mean, they're the first best friend you'll ever make, and they'll always be your best friend no matter how much time goes by, how much either separation there is.
Well, with the exception of my okay.
Did I miss something? Oh shit!
The only problem with me is the one cousin I want to talk to all the time literally doesn't have Facebook.
Can we not fucking watch YouTube on full blast when we're recording a podcast? Punta.
So where are we going tonight?
You guys call Grandma Elsa? Do you really?
Oh really?
Well,
I think my grandmother would smack me in the fucking mouth if I had to call her.
Well, I've been an absolute horrible fucking piece of shit grandson. But this is also a woman that has told me she's hated me most of my life. So
nice.
I'm trying
Grandmother year.
Well, I was the only boy, so
That'll do it.
Well, the first
She's
place
the
where
ice queen.
look,
Nice.
Ashley is not wrong.
Smile.
She is not wrong at
And then
all with
smile.
that one.
And then, no, smile. No. Pull your lips.
They don't say it to
I can't do that.
her. Nice.
We
I
don't
need to
say
go
that
grab a
to our
beer.
face.
Hey, get Bob to fuel up the jet and fuel up the bus.
All right. Are we taking the? We're not taking the spaceship, or should we tow it
Well,
behind the bus?
maybe you should have been here Saturday, and you could have got to use the spaceship with me. But no, you weren't here Saturday, so you didn't
Yeah,
get to
yeah,
use the
yeah. Oh my
spaceship.
God. I swear to God, there's certain things I'm never gonna
I can't
fucking
hear
live
you. I took
down.
my headset off because I'm going
Oh,
to go
fuck
get
you.
beer.
There's certain things with you and everybody else I'll never live the fuck down. And it's getting old fast. What the fuck? It's just so bad. You're terrible, sir. It's just wrong that you knew the situation. You knew the update happened.
I told you I couldn't hear you because I went to go get beer, and you're still in here trying to defend yourself.
I will defend myself just like I will. This is the other hill I'm dying on. God damn it! Like
There's beer.
fucking custard, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
Ashley, there's beer in the fridge. Come on over.
Yeah.
You're welcome anytime. Don't mind my tiny apartment, and it's kind of wrecked right now because I've been so fucking lazy. But yeah. So first, we got to use nonsensical nonsense number 3 Saturday night. I don't think we need it today.
No. Okay.
We're gonna start. I think we might be in the bus most of the day today. We're gonna ride the short bus.
But you are bringing up the article I sent you, right? Because that needs
No,
to
that
be.
article was stupid. I scrapped it.
Are you serious? That's bullshit.
No, that article was awesome, dude.
That's genius.
That was probably the best thing you've done for this podcast ever.
Oh well,
Seriously, absolutely, seriously.
I'll take the praise where I can fucking get it.
So who am I? Mexican wannabe guy?
Apparently.
What article? Well, we'll get to the article. Calm down,
Trust
calm
me.
down,
I've
calm down,
kept it from
Ashley.
everyone else. I haven't sent it to anyone but you because, and it's like the first time I've sent you anything on Facebook. And
You sent me a full fucking article. That was what I was proud of more than anything. That could have been the worst. That could have been the worst news article of all time. But the fact that you actually sent me the article, I was proud of you.
No, you know what it is. You know how on your Android phone, if you swipe right enough on the main screen, it goes to Google.
Yeah.
That was on my Google, and I was
Nice.
like, "Oh fuck, I'm sending this to Chris." I literally showed it to my wife and said, "I have to send this to Chris." And then I asked, because I was hoping we would discuss this, I asked Kevin his opinion on where these things came from.
I wish I could have asked the kids this.
Exactly. Somebody
We
tell
will.
me.
We will tell you. This is I do what the fuck news. This on the
Yes.
podcast. So typically, I should push what the fuck news into the first segment and push the top 10 and the review. Not in any particular order, but what the fuck news is probably the best part of this podcast. Outside of when we just randomly
crazy.
Yeah, outside. Yeah, it typically leads into our absolutely. It led into the whole fucking funeral thing. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh man. I don't ever have to work out ever again after that.
The only downfall with this new HAPS update is
lack of video. I work so hard on the fucking goddamn videos.
I'm trying to find it, Jeffrey. That's why I'm delaying. I'm trying to find it.
I made sure they were visually appealing and the sounds were good, and I took my time, did it right, and HAPS just fucked me over.
Well, it's supposed to be coming back up eventually.
Yeah.
We talk a fucking lot, man.
What funeral? Listen to what
episode 56. I labeled it the funeral episode.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I was literally explaining that to my wife the other day.
I can't find it. I can't find it, so we'll just do this.
Okay.
Oh wait, it might help if I turn it up. Oh wait, what the hell is going on? Oh.
Nice.
So listen to this. Listen to this. Okay, listen.
There you
I'm going to tell you a couple of stories.
go.
I had a lot recently going on. Hey, don't worry. Is she a sexy senorita? What the hell?
Of course.
She looks like she's from Newark and she's been smoking meth most of her life. Turn your goddamn music off, Selena.
Heard.
Bibby bibby bum bum, bibby bibby bum bum.
How often? Well, we've discussed this. How often do you go on your Instagram stories?
Actually, more than you think.
Really, I never do. I can't remember the last time I.
Yeah, mainly. Yeah, mainly because I watch Blacktop Mojo's Instagram stories. I watch Mike Calta's Instagram stories, Bobby Kelly, and stuff like that. But anyways, you got the bus filled up. You got the short bus filled
Bob's
up.
ready to
Nonsensical
rock it
Nonsense
up.
too.
He's revving the engine.
Actually, just in case you don't know, over what response? I'm just being honest. Actually, the budget for Nonsensical Nonsense is ridiculous. We've got our own personal jet. We've got our own personal short bus. And a couple weeks ago, I made a new purchase and I bought a spaceship from Elon Musk. So we got Nonsensical Nonsense 1, 2, and 3.
Our tax agent is
number 2.
Our accountant is still shitty bricks.
Well, you know, I feel like we have an endless budget, so I buy random shit. Yeah. Up first. We're going to Kentucky.
Oh shit!
You can go kick somebody in the jaw and neuter a motherfucker.
Neuter a motherfucker. It's easy.
You are my favorite cousin. That's actually not a lie. That's 100% accurate. That's a fact. Unlike Jeff, that's a fact.
Fact check. It's my fault. I'm gonna fact check your ass.
Can I go? Yeah, you can come to Kentucky with us. We're going to Kentucky.
Let's go.
And actually I found this story today. It was funny because I was in the bathroom working on plumbing and heating issues. But a Kentucky school employee files a lawsuit after being injured by an explosive device put on a toilet.
Nice.
Whitley County, Kentucky, a school worker. They're really classing it up here. It was a janitor who decided to sit down and take a shit. And stupid ass kids had put a fucking firecracker in the toilet, and the toilet exploded as he sat down to take a shit.
Fancied it up.
They really are. It's Kentucky.
He's a custodial engineer. He's a fucking janitor. Let's call a spade a spade.
What? He mad at work moms.
It's explosive diarrhea.
Yeah. Calm down there. Chief.
I didn't have to work very hard on that one.
The works. Oh yeah, that's right. My cousin's no wait. Yeah, my cousin, not Ashley. My other cousin. Actually, I have no idea what Ashley's husband does, to be honest with you. My other cousin, her husband's a plumber. Ish, I think. Fuck, I don't know. Anyways, Whitley County, Kentucky. A school worker has filed a lawsuit against his district and 3 other co-workers after allegedly being injured by fireworks while sitting on the toilet. Plumbing. I thought Joe was a plumber too. I just didn't want to be like, Joe's a plumber. And you're like, the fuck if he is? He's a goddamn electrician, you piece of shit. My bad.
He's a fireman. Well, he feels
Yeah. Daniel Rice worked for the Corbin Independent.
He's a drain technician. That's fancying it up right there.
Well, at least he has a job.
Yeah, I'll give him that.
Well, that's like my job's been fancied up. I am a, what the hell am I? FOD, Facilities Operations Department Technician.
Yeah, you're a maintenance guy.
Yeah.
Like I said, call a spade a spade.
I sit in my office with my feet propped up and till something breaks.
You sat in the woman's restroom all day.
I said, yeah, I legit sat in the women's restroom for like 4 hours today, sitting on a trash can playing a boxing
all
game.
these
on
girls
my phone.
come in like occupado.
no. In all honesty, they take you to a game. What game? They would walk in and they're like, oh, sorry, you're in here working. I'm like, don't worry, I'll step outside. And they're like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'll just step outside. I'm just making sure the bathroom doesn't flood at this point. As I'm playing a boxing game, I'm like, hook, left, jab, uppercut.
Like, don't mind this camera, ladies. Go ahead.
I am not a janitor, first and foremost. I don't clean.
No,
anything.
you're not a janitor. You're a maintenance guy.
I am a maintenance technician. I fix stuff. I'm a jack of all trades, master of none. Anyways, yeah. Daniel Rice worked for the Corbin Independent School District, and he alleges that his supervisor and 2 co-workers built an explosive device fueled by several firecrackers and placed it on a school toilet so that it would go off when he sat on it. The lawsuit filed on October 28th in the Whitley Circuit Court. The device went off as intended, and according to the lawsuit, Rice suffered bruises, burns, and dysfunction.
Dysfunction?
His pecker don't work no more. Apparently, that's what I'm guessing. The suit also alleges post-traumatic stress, anxiety, embarrassment, anguish, and suffering. The defendants include Rice's supervisor, Dwayne Logan, and two co-workers within the maintenance department, Mark Logan and Finley Thomas. The superintendent of the school district did not immediately respond for comment, according to the suit. After the device went off, Rice immediately cried for help, but his co-workers began laughing. The suit alleges that the three defendants created an intolerable work environment. Rice has not returned to work, and according to the lawsuit, the district threatened to terminate Rice's medical insurance unless he returned to work. It is unknown if the 3 defendants are still employed by the system. The lawsuit asks Rice to be awarded back pay with interest, a guarantee that the district will terminate any employee that participates in this type of horseplay, and fees related to his medical bills, counseling, attorney fees, and more.
Wow.
Yeah, Rice is really going to take this school district to the... What about Kyle Rittenhouse? He defended himself. End of story. Shut up, Jeff.
Period.
Let me change the subject here real quick. Where the hell is this? Where the hell is this fucking study from? Where are we going, Jeffrey? Are we just hanging out in Kentucky, laughing at the guy that got his pecker blown off?
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah, might as well. Daniel Rice. Daniel Rice. Your PP don't work no more. Loser.
You're just like that guy just kicked his sister in the jaw.
Yeah. Well, according to this next study here, actually, here's the article that Jeff. Poor guy. Oh, fucking poor guy. Him. He had it coming. He was an asshole. That's what the lawsuit doesn't fail to mention. He was a little bitch at work, and nobody liked him.
Yeah, he's probably an asshole, and everybody's like, "Yeah, fuck this guy."
Yeah, see, fuck this guy. I don't know. Why'd they all turn into 1920s gangsters, Jeff?
That's normal. It's in our head.
Well, I got something for you, Jeffrey. You sent this to me. This is an interesting little study here. 40% of American kids think that hot dogs and bacon are plants.
Yeah, but that kid's an idiot.
That kid should be punched in the face. Hey, neighbor lady, I need your kid for a second. Answer this question for me. A new study has found that a significant percentage of 4 to 7-year-old children from the United States believe that hot dogs, hamburgers, and bacon come from plants. Actually, you know what? I can kind of understand why they say that or why they think that. Because of all these vegan twats that run around here and they want to eat meat but they don't want to eat meat, so they get to pretend meat and they get the plant-based.
Oh yeah, like the veggie.
Yeah, if
and shit like that.
actually if you download Haps and come into Haps, we can absolutely bring you in. My cousin was like, seriously, can you FaceTime me in?
I'm a little.
So this study is not too far fetched based off of what's going on in today's world. You got the Impossible Burger, veggie hot dogs, this, that, and the other thing. But published in the Journal of Environmental Psychology, a team of psychologists asked children to fucking words are hard. Why can I not say that? Anyways, a range of foods including cheese, french fries, bacon, popcorn, shrimp, almonds, and eggs. The response threw up a number of surprises, including that 47% of the 176 participants believed that french fries came from animals. Cheese was commonly misidentified as a plant-based, with 44% incorrectly identifying its origin. 41% believed that bacon came from a plant. We wish. And 40% said that the same of hot dogs.
It just goes to show you that kids nowadays are fucking retarded.
Wait a minute. It gets better, Jeff, because I feel like you did not read this article.
No, I didn't. I sent it straight to you.
40% of this, they said the same things about hot dogs, that they came from a plant. Even chicken nuggets, which famously have chicken in their name, were misidentified as coming from plants by 38% of the kids.
Mom, can we get a chicken nugget plant?
Nuggets.
A chicken nugget booth? I'm hungry.
Chicken
Pull me
nuggets.
Go pull me a chicken nugget off that tree. What kind of
chicken?
As I said,
do you know what a chicken is? You little retarded fuckbag.
Before we went live, I literally said to Kevin, I said, Kevin, where do hot dogs
Summer
come
thinks
from?
she is.
And he says it's animal parts. I said, okay, where did bacon come from? He goes, pigs. I'm like, okay, fair enough.
Oh no.
Like, I'm right. he's like, you don't need to fact check that. I know.
It gets better. It gets better.
These have got to be city kids. I'm sorry. These are city
Jeff,
kids.
It gets better.
Okay.
Popcorn. We all know where popcorn comes from. And almonds were also commonly misclassified as animal-based. So go out there and slaughter your popcorn and your almond.
Popcorn dog.
Yeah. Go out there and slaughter the popcorn and slaughter the almond. And
a dog that shits out popcorn? No.
Yeah.
No.
As well as assessing children's knowledge of origins of food, the team looked at what animals and plants the kids believe could or could not be eaten. It appears that there is a lot of confusion about what is and isn't edible, with a majority believing that cows, 77%, and pigs, 73%, and chickens, 65%, are inedible.
Inedible? As in uneatable?
Uneatable. Sand. Let me say that again for the people in the back who did not quite understand that. Sand.
As in like on the beach.
On the beach. Was considered edible by 1%, 5 times less than the amount who believe a cat.
Kids on the short bus.
A cat is a type of food.
It depends on what Chinese restaurant you're going to, but okay.
Yes. Some of the kids want cows, chickens, and pigs for pets. Yes. For pets, Ashley, not understanding that I will kill and eat them.
Oh.
The study shows that there are a lot of misconceptions around food at this early age, but the team believes it could be an opportunity. Most children in the United States. This is a study done in the goddamn United States of America. This is our future.
I guarantee you.
This is our future.
I guarantee you. if you give the same study to a bunch of hillbilly country kids like us, it would be flawless.
This is our future, just so you know. These are the people who are going to take care of
Your
us in a
future. I
nursing
live
home.
in Mexico where people actually know where food comes from.
By the way,
Why pets?
I don't know why they want them as pets because they're cute and adorable, and I said I'm going to eat them, and then I got yelled at. Most children in the United States eat animal products, but unlike adults who have built up an arsenal of strategies to justify the consumption of animals, children appear to be naive meat eaters. The team wrote in their
How old are
discussion the
these
current
kids?
study 4 to 7. I can say, and I can attest for my 3 kids, and clearly by my cousin's 2 boys, our kids know where food comes from.
Oh, hell
Like,
yeah.
she legitimately said that her kids want cows, chickens, and pigs so they can kill and eat them. So,
So they can kill and eat them.
which is 100% accurate. That's why you have those animals. You kill and eat them. But most children in the United States are like eat animal products, but unlike adults who have built up an arsenal of strategies to justify the consumption of animals, children appear to be naive meat eaters. The team wrote in their discussion, the current studies suggest that children eat meat unknowingly and perhaps in violation of a bias against animals as a food source. Childhood may therefore represent a unique window of opportunity during which lifelong plant-based diets can be more easily established to compare later in life. So basically, they're indoctrinating our kids to be vegetarians.
Yeah, exactly.
To be vegetarians.
Yeah.
But the team also believes that part of the poor knowledge could be due to the stupid ass parents withholding knowledge about where meat comes from, believing it to be too gruesome for their children to learn at such a young age.
Because the parents want them to feel woke and vegetarian, so they're like, oh no, that hot dog comes off the hot dog tree. Like, well,
yeah, the hot dog tree.
Bury one of them fuckers in my backyard because I love hot dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, there's nothing wrong, ever wrong about a good chili dog.
Well, you ain't wrong there. Fucking Skyline. What the hell is biased against animals? I don't know. I don't speak stupid.
Yeah, exactly. That article is filled with just. I guarantee you, whoever wrote said article or whoever conducted said study is extremely woke. It's like that vegan teacher lady. She created that study.
Mm-hmm. Something. Well, speaking of animals, this is a good segue into the next story that I have for you.
I did the same thing. I had to raise pigs for FFA, and I took agricultural class because it was an easy A. And in order to pass, you had to either build something, raise an animal, but the cool thing about raising animals, when it got slaughtered, you had to keep the meat.
Well,
or at least part of it. And I raised pigs, and I named them stuff like bacon and pork chop, and then I ate them.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of animals, I have to go fried chicken, which will lead us into the next story I have for you.
Nice. Now, my wife thinks I'm like the biggest piece of shit in the world because of the simple fact I ate my own pigs. But they tasted good. Are you okay? Kevin, you're very loud. My kids are playing with a bug zapper, and they find it hilarious.
We just do the cockroach.
I hope you shock yourself. Just so I can sit here and laugh at you. Spends the time. Okay. Yeah.
Who wants fried cockroach? Me. You want to eat it? No.
I can show you.
All right.
No.
Tell me.
I got told no.
What?
Oh,
Samantha wants to see my sexy senior eating. I thought I can show you.
Ashley.
I don't know.
Oh, Ashley, sorry. I don't know why I said Samantha. I was cosmetic.
Mommy, stop ghosting
But
Ashley, I will say this. Summer said that she is pretty hot.
Mommy, stop.
she's a good looking woman. But in order to get her on the podcast, we'd have to have her either really, really, really drunk, or she'd have to be really passed out, and I'd get in trouble for it the next day. And of course, if she didn't have her makeup done, she wouldn't go.
We would have to cancel Jeff and bring Juan in, and then his wife would come on here with Juan.
Ashley says she can't wait to meet Summer.
She will be up here in just a few months. She'll be moving up here in just a few months.
Okay, is that the permanent move?
Yeah, the permanent move. I don't know. I don't know when she'll be back up to visit, but when her lease is up, and I think it's May or April, her lease is up. She'll be moving up here permanently. Nobody. Okay, Ashley. First of all, shut up. No, you don't. Anyways,
no, you don't. I'm sorry, Ashley. I completely 100% disagree. Makeup is the biggest waste of money, time, and everything you could think
it's a goddamn lie.
Exactly. If that's like me walking around sucking in my fat gut.
That'd be like me going to. That'd be like me going to the Lion's Den and buying an 18-inch dildo and putting it in my pants.
Nobody's arguing with the fact that you're beautiful. We're arguing about the fact that Ashley said women need to wear makeup.
Yes, we need it.
And no, we don't.
No, you don't.
That's like I don't need to shave ever again. Not with my job.
You should actually, in all honesty, you should never. You can shave it and trim it and keep it cleaned up and all that jazz, but you should never shave your face or your head bald. You should never.
I just never shave my head bald.
Never. I agree with
Tanya
you.
hates
I'm saving that.
So anytime Tanya makes me mad, you'll know if Tanya makes me mad when I show up to the podcast fully shaved. I'm like, oh yeah?
And then
Ashley, you ain't wrong. Case does look extremely happy with his bowl of corn. And just so you know,
she sent a picture?
Yeah, she also sent me a picture. It looks like Case may have done her makeup and just painted her entire face with lipstick. So I saved that picture because
there's your profile picture, Ashley.
It'll come up eventually, and I'll need that picture.
There's nothing wrong with eating a thing of corn.
No, I have been guilty of not just corn, but I have come home a time or two when the kids weren't here and just made mashed potatoes and a can of corn and just ate that for dinner.
No, I've done that. I like literally, if I don't feel like fucking cooking, I'll literally, if it's just me in the house, if you shock me with that thing, I'm gonna put it through the fucking wall.
Put her through the wall. Be a man.
Mommy, Daddy.
I know what it is.
It's a fucking bug zapper, and she's trying to shock me with the fucking. She's sitting there holding the button, going, "Touch it, it won't hurt."
It won't hurt.
Bullshit.
It won't. Trust me, it won't. I promise you.
It will be a good.
I'll take your word for
Good.
it.
What he said?
He said, "Trust me, it won't hurt."
Yo, seriously, you'll barely feel it, dude.
Do it.
Yeah. That's what they said about pissing on the electric fence.
Daddy.
Kevin, go pee on this. Tell me if it hurts.
The only time that's been accurate was the first time you and your wife had sex, and you said, "Trust me, you'll barely feel it." She was like, huh, "You were not wrong."
Shh.
Make yourself viral.
Well, I got one more story for you,
No,
Jeffrey.
I don't want my daddy to get shocked.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm just waiting for
It must
everybody
be
to
me.
be quiet.
Shut the fuck up! Well,
I can't watch.
Should be a section. Try to shock Jeff.
we're gonna go ahead and fly down to our favorite state for this one.
Oh, we're going to Florida.
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 Disgusting rocker Sophia Urista filmed urinating on a male fan on stage.
I saw that.
right? So this
I
is
saw the like pictures. I'm waiting to find the video.
I'll post it on our Facebook page.
Please.
This gives new meaning to a piss poor
No,
judgment.
Piss poor show.
Yeah. A
We got one up
rising
on her.
yeah, yeah, right. A rising rock star has been described as disgusting after she urinated on a male fan during a concert in Daytona, Florida, Thursday night. Sophia Urista, the front woman for a New York-based cover band called Brass Against. Now, Brass Against is a Rage Against the Machine,
Okay.
Mudvayne. They do a lot of, but it's yeah, but they are a 9-piece brass band. So they've got all the brass instruments.
Oh,
I
that just
kind of
sounds
want to
like
look up their music. I'm not a big fan of the music they cover, but I kind of want to look them up and see
to
what they
see what it
sound like.
sounds like, right?
Yeah. Um, but Sophia, the front woman for the New York-based cover band Brass Against, was partway through the performance at the Welcome to Rockville Festival when she told the crowd she needed to relieve herself. Relieve herself. She said, quote, "I gotta pee and I can't make it to the bathroom," Sophia told the crowd, and the now viral footage. "So we might as well make a show out of it." The repulsive rocker then brought a male fan onto stage, instructed him to lie down before popping a squat on his face as she performed a rendition of Rage Against the Machine's "Wake Up."
So
Get my
mid
man,
song, she just
yeah.
pissed all over dude's face.
This is a quote from what she said. "Get my man with the can on his head ready, because we're gonna bring him on stage and I'm gonna piss in this motherfucker's mouth," Sophia allegedly said before the disturbing incident for the Independent reported.
Now I'm
Well,
all
it turned
for some rando chick on stage take her pants off. You piss on my face, I'm gonna beat you to dog shit.
and she did in the video. She pulled her pants down and popped a squat. Well, it turns out the new golden rule might actually have been broken since a police report was filed. According to the Daytona Beach News Journal, Daytona Beach Police spokeswoman Masad Bindayan said authorities received a complaint on the department's Facebook account about the urinary infraction. And
That's
always.
crazy. Once, yeah, exactly. I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, if you switch the genders on that, see how well that goes over.
Yeah. Well, it says, quote, "I did get one like that I did get one like that, and I told her to file a complaint, and she did." Uh, Mossad said, noting that the Criminal Investigation Division is still probing the incident. The local outlet also said the indecent exposure is punishable by up to 1 year in jail or a $1,000 fine, since it's illegal to expose his or her sexual organs in public or on a private premises of another, or so near thereto as to be seen from such private premises,
Legal jargon.
and yeah, in a vulgar and or indecent manner.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm down for almost whatever. But
Yeah.
now let's leave the piss play alone. That's just disgusting.
Well, the footage was. I hate fucking reporters. I really, really hate fucking reporters who try to be clever.
Right.
The footage was leaked on social media. I swear to Christ, I'm gonna punch her in her fucking face. We're not doing a goddamn podcast here.
I keep muting the mic to keep it quiet. Go ahead.
The footage was leaked on social media, resulting in Sophia being described as pure trash by one irritated music lover. Brass Against, which has been touted by the band Tool and will open for Maynard James Keenan-led act on its upcoming international tour, took to Twitter to apologize for Sophia's shocking night. We had a great time last night at Welcome to Rockville. Sophia got carried away. It's not something the rest of us expected, and it's not something you'll see again at our shows. Thanks for bringing it last night. So basically, the band just completely 100% threw Sophia under the bus, and they're like, "Yeah, no, we had nothing to do with that." Uh, Meanwhile, Sophia was roundly condemned on social media, with one woman writing, "That would count as indecent exposure and a criminal offense, surely." Dozens of others expressed their disdain, describing the act as madness and wrong. "This is devilish. Truly, the world is coming to an end." This is
I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, people gave Ozzy Osbourne shit about biting the head off that bat.
well, not only that. This is a very long article that I'm not going to really get
Yeah.
into anymore. It was from the New York Post. Not only that, but Jim Morrison got arrested back in the day at a show, like in the middle of his show. The Doors were doing a show, and he unzipped his pants and stuck his fingers through there, and they arrested him for pulling his wang out and decent exposure. And this was in the middle of a show, and he was banned. And the Doors were banned from that venue.
Right, and I guarantee you, this chick's gonna be some sort of hero at the end of the day.
Well, no, because it seems like everybody's on the same page that she's a disgusting monster.
Yeah.
I understand being shocking and trying to do something memorable when you're a rock band or a musician in general.
Was this chick like hammered drunk?
I have no idea. It didn't say.
What in your right mind thinks? Oh, I'm in front of a crowd of people. Let me drop trowel, and piss on some dude's face. What somebody think that? I know. I read the same art. I read the same thing. I was like, that's
nice. That's awesome. I mean, when you sometimes when you gotta go, you gotta freaking go. I can't tell you how many times I've stopped on the side of the road and checked a tire. But at the same time, it's not like we're going to be doing the podcast. I'd be like, "Hey Jeff, I got to piss. Here's my wiener."
Come with me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's not like I'm going to carry the laptop into the bathroom.
Yeah, I just grab my
dick while I piss.
I just grab a cup and stand up in front of the camera and start pissing in the cup. You know what I mean?
Maybe that would make us go viral, though.
It'd make us go something. I don't know about viral, but it would make us go something. But yeah, I mean that's like I understand. A lot of musicians and whatnot, they want to do things to be
to stand out,
memorable. To stand out and be memorable and everything like that. But some things are just
pull an Ozzy Osbourne or something. Yeah. But don't.
You and I are habitual line crossers. We cross a lot of lines.
Oh yeah. But
I mean, I did compare this podcast tonight to Auschwitz.
Yeah.
So,
but one thing neither one of us would ever think of doing is pissing on camera, where you can see even a drop of piss was too.
Yeah. I mean, I've pissed on camera more times than I can count, but you only see you only see me from my chest up. I mean, I used to. As we said, well, you really couldn't hear it either. But as we talked about in the past, back in the day when I was on Periscope, I used to Periscope on my back porch. I mean, I won't say how I acquired said hand sanitizer machine, box, container thing.
You borrowed it.
I did not borrow it. I didn't. I cannot,
intended to give it back.
I cannot disclose how I acquired said hand sanitizer.
Confirm nor deny that you actually had it in your possession at any time.
I will just say that I had it, and I don't know where it came from. The hand sanitizer fairy showed up.
Yep.
But you know, but
batteries over here.
everybody knew what I was doing because it was brought up. Because they're like, why don't you just take a piss? You're outside. Why do you go inside to go take a piss? And I was like, oh, that's a good point. You guys can't see anything. So, and I would, but I agree. I absolutely 100% agree. Ashley, it's fucking disgusting what she did. Absolutely 100% disgusting.
Yeah,
And
she should be banned.
the guy who allowed it is just as much of a fucking animal as she is.
Yeah, the guy that allowed it, like if you and I were at a concert and the chick on stage is like, Chris, get up here, let me piss on your face. I'm like, dude, you do that, you're walking home.
Well, you better punch me in the side of the head. Well, you couldn't reach my head. Just punch me in the kidneys.
I was gonna say, like, you're gonna piss too.
Yeah, because
But,
if the role was reversed, I'd punch you in your temple and I'd just
because
place
at
you
the end
down
of
on
the
the
day,
ground.
I don't care. The hottest chick on the planet could be like, let me piss on you. I'm like, nope.
Nope, that's where I draw the line.
I'm good.
Ixnay on the pisse.
Yeah.
Why did he scream like a little girl? But that's the thing. I mean, it's like she's not an ugly chick by no means. She's
good looking
but
from the picture I saw.
but like I love Hailstorm. I think there's something about Izzy Hale that I really like, or Amy Lee from Evanescence. But if I was at a concert and I was front row and Izzy was like, "Get up here so I can piss on your face," I'm like, "Bitch, you got the wrong motherfucker." Actually, I am going to come up on stage because it's 2021 and these motherfucking hands, they're equal opportunities. I'm about to punch you in the mouth. or Amy Lee, yeah, you're getting
even standing in the crowd close to stage, you know that somebody got splashed on.
Case took her blanket. Did you really just call him a her? But yeah, well, I don't think anybody got splashed on. It's not like they were like.
It did, like I said, the pictures I saw was just it's her standing, and then her with her pants just below her.
Yeah,
ass.
she literally stepped over this guy and pulled her pants down and squatted down and just pissed all over him. I will post the video on Facebook. Everything is blurred out, so hopefully I don't get put back in Facebook jail. But look at this twat pissing on this guy. You have violated Facebook guidelines.
Like, she's the one pissing on somebody.
What did my child do now, baby? Oh, hey, pretty girl, while you're in here, Ashley asked when you were moving up because she can't wait to meet you. When are you exactly moving up?
Yes, give us exact date, time, hour, minute, second.
She's going to be like, after we get married. Fuck!
I know what we're going to do today.
Ashley's my cousin. Yeah, I know what we had a friend of ours that just got married. She started dating this guy like September 18th. They got engaged on like October 16th, and then they got married last week.
Whoa. That's quick.
Yeah.
They're going to get a lot of discovery. Oh, by the way, I just found out your favorite show, I say that in quotation marks, is
whoa. I'm going to cut
season.
you off. Oh, no. I'm going to cut you off real quick and in a hurry. What the hell do you mean by that statement? Summer.
I don't see that statement.
Well, do you plan her? Did I plan her what? We've already gotten engaged. I already proposed to her and everything.
Yeah, I posted the video on TikTok, on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, everywhere. Nice. Go Parker.
No, don't go Parker.
Who's Braxton?
His friend. Oh my god.
Little bully.
It's his friend. Did he at least?
Oh, his best friend. That's fucked up.
Did he at least
have a good reason?
Did he at least yell surprise first? Jeff and I have been friends for 25 years. So Jeff, I will never wipe your ass. If the day comes that you cannot wipe your own ass, and you come to me and say, "Chris, can you wipe my ass for me?" If the day comes and you say, "Chris, I can't wipe my own ass. Can you wipe my ass for me?" is the day I hit you in the face with a Molotov cocktail.
No, if I'm sorry. But the day I can't wipe my own ass, fucking take me out in the back, put a shotgun barrel in my mouth, and say goodbye.
Oh,
Because
I'll hit you in the face with a Molotov cocktail. We're gonna drink the
Yep.
bottle. We're gonna drink the bottle halfway down together, and then I'm gonna stick a rag in
Like
it,
that, bitch.
and I'm gonna bounce it off your face.
Fucking A. No, I've
I
said
don't know
multiple
what
times,
happened.
if I ever get Alzheimer's or anything like that, take me out the back, shoot me. Call it Dick.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that guy. I
Yeah.
refuse to be that guy.
I'm already enough of a burden. I do not need to be any more of a burden to my
Exactly.
family.
Exactly.
Jeez Louise. That is disturbing.
That dog
I have
is-
never in my life.
I'm trying my best to get everything out of
The only person's ass I've wiped besides myself are my kids when they were too young to do so.
Yeah.
And even then, I was like, "This is humiliating."
Well, I never thought it was humiliating. I mean, this
No,
is
but
the end of the day.
the humiliating thing is when you walk in that bathroom and they're grabbing their ankles, bent over with their ass facing you. And you're just like, "Oh,
Don't encourage their behavior.
that's something not to encourage."
Oh my gosh, you two.
No, but as I was saying, your favorite series has a season 2 that just came out today, and I'm not gonna do a review for the show because I know you'll just give me shit for it. But your favorite show has a new season out.
They have good things at school where they say what good things happen. Oh my god, I hope they don't say that at
Oh
school
my
tomorrow.
god! They'll get
Do not say
ostracized.
that at school
They will-
tomorrow.
Don't even think about saying.
That's a yeah. I never once did I find wiping my kid's ass humiliating. Oh Jesus! Oh Lord Jesus!
Oh, they're gonna be the only two friends they have ever again.
Well, I mean, maybe.
Yeah, you're gonna get a call. You're
that
definitely
or-
gonna be getting a call.
Yeah, Crystal does work at school. Well, yeah, maybe other boys will be like, "Oh, we should all wipe each other's asses." It is
They're gonna start a
2021.
trend.
Yeah, let's make a
It's a
TikTok video.
trend.
Yeah, let's make a TikTok video of us wiping our friend's ass.
Much like jump humping.
That's your girl, man. Fucking Mormons.
She didn't believe me until I showed her one of
Yeah.
the TikTok videos.
I'm gonna
She's
stick
like,
my dick in you and have 6 of my friends come jump on the bed because that's not actual sex.
Sorry, as loopholes go, that one's a loose one.
That was
That's a needle-sized hole.
that is
That is not the hole that you can drive a truck through. That's
Hey Joe. Yeah, that is what the fuck? I am literally about this close to buying tickets to Cancun and having a conversation with your wife and kids and those fucking puppies. Just so you know. Just so you know. This close. This close. I don't even want to come down there and kick you in the dick at this moment. Just so, I know you can hear me. Hold on a second. What are you doing, Ashley?
What up, Boo?
What up?
Hi, everybody.
Oh, and I can't find you on the camera. You can't see anything.
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
I look like a hot mess.
Every day. I'm not even going to say that. I almost got myself in trouble.
I was calling to tell you that it is adorable between the ages 1 and 3.
To wipe your
They
kids'
walk into
ass.
the bathroom and their hands around their ankles.
Well, yeah, but
no.
yeah,
Oh my god.
but it's not adorable when you walk into the bathroom when your 8-year-old son is wiping his friend's ass.
Let me get that spot
Hey, bud.
right there.
You missed the spot. Sorry. Oh, hello.
Surprise!
It is literally, he's my little thing. Like, he's with me everywhere I go.
You know, shout
I
out.
get that.
But he wipes his own ass though.
Yes, he does.
Does he wipe his friend's
I wipe
ass?
my own ass.
No, he does not. He does not touch anybody else's no-no square. Do you? No.
Don't call it no square. Don't be that mom.
Sometimes touch is
It's
fine.
my.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of Stat. I don't know who he is, but I'm gonna beat the shit out of him.
That's called no. Sorry, that's called fun and games between friends. Where you pop your friend in the
No,
dick.
and it's funny because the boys, they see. Stop being a little bitch. They see Cash now at school all the time.
Oh, do they?
Yes. Why did you do that? I cracked your knuckles. Stop being a little bitch. Are you still on?
Yeah, I'm still on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just he took his mic, he took his headphones off so I could hear, so you could hear me.
I took. Well, I don't think you can hear him, but I took my headphones off so you could maybe hear. I should what?
What?
What'd you say?
I don't know.
You said, "Am I
The
still?"
boys see Cash all the time now.
Well,
Oh, okay.
And they're like, that's our cousin.
that's all we
It's
need.
turned into like a thing. Like, well, I go through this routine every morning with boys. And it's use your manners. Say, please, thank you, excuse me, yes ma'am, no sir, yes sir, no ma'am. And they both say, okay. And then I'm like, we hold doors open for everybody, but especially for, and they're like, girls.
Bitches.
And then
bitches and nose.
something scary happens, you always offer to, and they're like, help. Yep. And then we always try and be kind. We try and use our words. Yep. That's right. So when it comes down
Don't
to
teach them to use their words. Teach them to use their fists.
you protect each other.
Yeah. Well, that's.
Cash has made it into that.
Well, yeah. Well, Cash and Parker are fucking from the day they met each other. Those two have been thick as thieves, and they are ride or die. There was a couple boys in the. They're not here anymore, but there's a couple boys in the apartment complex that thought they were, because they were older and bigger, they were going to pick on Cash and his friends. First time Parker came up, Parker's like, let's go whoop their ass. And Cash was like, yeah, let's go whoop their ass.
I love it. I love it. Well, Callan's got 100 pounds on everybody.
Yeah.
He's like the biggest kid in class.
He's weird, baby, but we love him regardless of his weirdness.
Right.
Summer said, sorry, my kid's not perfect. He's just weird and trying to help his friend. I mean, there's nothing wrong with helping your friends. Jeff had a friend that had a 90-degree flex.
No, I'm sorry.
None of
None
of the girls.
If you want help moving, if you want help fixing your truck, I'm down. But I'm never gonna wipe your ass.
I mean, I don't know what to say about that, but as for Elsa, I stopped down to see her the other day too.
You stopped what?
I stopped down to see her the other day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was online looking for new washing machines because hers was not working. So I was like, why isn't it working? And she said, I don't know, it just won't go. So I got down in it. I had to get a step stool to get down in it. The washing machine is freaking huge. And I kid you not, there was a quarter stuck in it.
Oh shit.
So it wouldn't agitate.
It happens.
So I found a pair of pliers and pulled it out.
Nice.
And she goes, that asshole. I'm like,
Summer said she would wipe her friend's ass.
I would wipe my friend's asses too. I mean, you know.
Actually, yeah. I know exactly which friend's ass Summer would wipe, and it does not surprise me. They've probably done a lot worse in front. Actually, I've seen video in Summer in a lot worse situations than just wiping her ass. She said she would. She said she wouldn't wipe my ass because I spend too much time in the bathroom.
She says it takes too much time.
It used to be my sanctuary. It used to be my sanctuary until I met Summer, and now Summer, like, not that I hate it, not that I'm mad on it. It's fucking adorable, and I kind of like it. But Summer will pass me notes under the bathroom door when I'm taking a shit.
That is fucking adorable.
You guys are doing the cute face.
Yeah, exactly.
she's like,
Exactly.
she's like, what are you doing? I miss you. And it'll be like
What are you
words
doing?
word on one.
I'm taking a shit. What the fuck?
Yeah. It'll be
Build a
20
rocket.
pages. What are you doing? New page. I miss you. Are you okay? I love you.
That's funny.
I hope your poop's going to. I actually have them on my dresser because I saved them.
Yep, you're in the cute
I
page.
walk past the bathroom and I'm like, you fucking stink!
You only did it once, but you will Snapchat me when I'm in the bathroom.
Like, I literally know.
That's the only place I Snapchat Chris.
That's that
When
little
I'm taking
girl
a
that
shit,
lives
I'm just like, hey, I'm taking a shit.
That little girl that's not me.
No, you got a Nick.
You should see me trying to explain Nick to my kids. They're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Jeff knows who Nick is. Jeff knows about
I know
February.
Nick is.
My kids
No,
are just.
I love you. I gotta go.
I love you too. Have fun.
Bye.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to have that conversation with the kids. I haven't had to, but
I didn't say it was a bad thing. First of all,
no, I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
No, I was talking about
but
summer. I only did it once. Well, my kids just, yeah, that's Uncle Nick.
Yeah.
Well, it is
Well,
what
yeah,
it is.
it becomes routine.
No, we've had the discussion that Nick used to be my sister. I think they get it for the most part, but yeah, it's just Uncle Nick to them. They don't care. Yeah, that's just Uncle Nick. They don't care.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, it's like when my brother came out as gay, I was like, look, dude, nothing changes except for there's more pussy for me.
Well, yeah, exactly.
That's what I said. I said, dude, that just means there's more pussy out there for me. That's all I see. Silver lining and all. Are we still live? Yeah, okay. I didn't see the little pink thing surrounding my video. I can't hear you at all.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
No, I've had people in my life who have come out later in life. There we go. Now I got
There
it
we go.
fixed.
Yeah.
That's
why I said, are we still live?
Yeah, and when they come out, I'm like, yeah, I know, and they're like, how the hell do you know? And I'm like, trust me, I know.
Oh yeah. When my brother came out, I was like, okay, what other news is there?
Yeah, and they're like, you're still going to treat me the same?
Did you know 40% of kids don't think hot dogs are actually from animals?
Yeah. Yeah, they've been like, you're still going to treat me the same? I'm like, why would I change the way I treat you? It don't make any fucking sense.
I don't know. You're still gonna bum me smokes? I'm
good.
If that changes, then we got a problem.
I'm going to judge you more the fact that you're a fucking Alabama fan and not the fact that you're gay.
Yeah, exactly. I said, that's basically what I said to my brother when he came out. He says,
it is.
I don't want this to change anything.
Their coming out party.
Yeah, that's next. But no, but like when my brother came out, he's like, I don't want this news to change anything. And I was like, okay, what news? And he's like, I'm gay. And I was like, what else you got?
Yeah.
He's like,
what's?
I said, dude, I'm gonna judge you more on the fact that you drive a Ford.
Good night, Joe. Yeah.
Good night, Joe. I'm gonna judge you more on the fact that you bought a Ford as opposed to a Chevy than you being gay. The gay thing doesn't bother me.
I mean, you came out on TikTok, Jeff, so I'm proud of you.
I came out on TikTok.
I support you.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Especially after tonight, if you decide to come out as gay, I totally understand.
You get it, right? Like, got it.
Got
What
it.
else?
I understand. I don't blame you. Upon further review,
we approve.
We approve.
We're in the straight community. We approve this message.
Yes. We accept your trade, and you can have him.
Exactly.
buying a new Chevy is like coming out. At first, everyone is all excited, but you're still gay,
That's
Joe.
Dave. That's Dave. That's totally Dave.
I own
Yeah.
a Chevy.
That's the one thing Dave and I don't agree on. Is he's a Ford guy, I'm a Chevy guy, and
I feel like both of
despite
you are way.
both of us being
I feel,
married, he's very gay.
I feel like
You
both
know
of
how
you
I
are
knew
way
it was you,
too.
Dave? It's very simple. You called me gay for having a Chevy.
I feel like both of you are still are way too old to have this debate over Ford, Chevy, and or Dodge. Actually,
I have no opinion on Dodge whatsoever, except for their interior stuff.
they still can't build a transmission to save their lives.
Well, that too.
It's
But
made out of plastic.
Well, I love the body style of the new Rams, so I have no complaint there. Their interior leaves a lot to be desired.
True that.
If you could put gas in it, $40 a gallon.
Dude, gas prices are stupid. When I'm spending $40+ to fill up
What
my
are you paying a
fucking
gallon?
Chevy.
What are you paying a gallon?
It's like $3.20 a gallon.
I pay more than you.
I don't care if you pay more than
I've
I
been
do.
paying $4 a gallon for the past 5-6 years minimum.
I don't care about you. You live in Mexico, and that's not my problem. I live in Ohio, and I should not be paying over $3 for a gallon of gas. I should not be paying over.
There's Dave.
I drive a
Dave.
Harley. Yeah, Dave's a twat.
Well, in
you
Dave's
bought a
defense, he
Harley.
built his own. No, he didn't buy it. He built it.
He bought the parts. He bought a Harley.
No, he.
I bet he drinks
actually
Busch
owns a
Lattes,
motorcycle
too.
shop. No,
I bet he drinks Busch Lattes too. You bought a Harley for the name, or you built a Harley for the name. Nobody.
Give me my glass.
Yeah, get a Tesla, you whiny baby. I ain't getting a Tesla.
I would never. The only Tesla I would approve of anyone buying is the Cybertruck.
Basically, if you drive a Harley that just screams you have a little pecker and you like to hang out with the boys in the locker room and accidentally drop the soap.
From experience.
I never drove a Harley. I never buy a Harley. Owning a Harley is like owning a boat. You spend more time working on it than you do driving it.
Agreed. You know, the people. Speaking of boats, there's the two. The two favorite times of a boat owner? The day they buy it and the day they sell it.
Yep.
Because it's just a hole in the water to throw money into.
No, I want to get me a bike. I want to get me an Indian. That's what I want. I want a big old Indian cruiser.
I don't.
I want
to get a bike. I want to get a bike just to piss off my wife. Because she says I can't have one, so I'm going to buy one. I won't ride the fucking thing. It'll just sit there.
I'll ride.
Yeah. Yeah, but you also want a crotch rocket.
Yes, I do. Every time the neighbor starts up that Hayabusa, I'm just like, oh.
I don't think he has you blocked. You just probably aren't following each other, and maybe his account's private. The guy who's commenting is Jeff's boss's husband.
Yeah, he's a good.
It's on. Yeah, it's definitely on Jeff's. It's on Jeff's account. It's not on.
It's on my account. Well, I need to go back in order to get more followers to hopefully be able to go live. I literally added like
no, I don't want a Polaris.
Pages.
I want an Indian.
Actually, I want a Can-Am like your pops got, but
yeah,
that 3-wheeler thing. But I refuse to play that much.
I don't know this Dave guy.
No,
Dave probably has a
Polaris is.
I know what Polaris is.
No, but they own Indian.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't want a Polaris. I want an Indian.
That's why. Right. That's what he said.
I don't care.
So you want a Polaris?
I don't care who owns it.
See?
They didn't always own it.
No, but it's just like fucking Volkswagen owns Lamborghini.
It's like Mitsubishi is built with Ford parts.
That is true. That's why my Mitsubishi isn't running.
I hate you, Jeff.
Shot! 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 That's why my Mitsubishi hasn't moved for over a year.
Tell Tanya to quit giving Juan a hand job and come shock you with that fly swatter. No, I don't. At the end of the day, in all honesty, I'm far too old and I'm far too secure in my manhood to have the debate with Ford, Chevy, Dodge, Harley, Honda, whatever. I don't care. If it makes you happy, at the end of the day, do what you do.
Yes, but you think of a car as transportation.
Yeah, and you think of a car as a status symbol to compensate for your small penis.
No.
Yeah,
I think of a car as a rolling piece of art.
No, because I was actually listening to the episode where you were up and down and pounding your chest because your Pontiac GT only had 400 horsepower. 400 horsepower or 1,000 horsepower, 120 is 120 at the end of the day.
Yeah, but I can get there a hell of a lot faster than you can.
Yeah, you can also die a whole hell of a lot faster than I can. You're that asshole who passes me on the freeway when the speed limit's 55 and I'm doing 75 and you pass me and get mad at me because
standing still.
Yeah, you get mad at me because I'm driving slow and then a mile and a half down the road you're pulled over and I'm driving by going, fuck you. Enjoy that $300 ticket, you piece of shit.
No, every time I get pulled over, I say the same thing to the cop. They say, "What? You know why I pulled you over?" I tell them the same thing.
No habla español,
I told them because I let you.
Yeah. It's not a stat. Exactly. At the end of the day, Dave, I'll bust your balls about driving a Harley. But
yeah,
at the end of the day, if it makes you happy and it's what you like, I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna have that pissing contest. There's so many other things that I could stand my ground about that. Well,
it's like even the guys that drive mopeds, mopeds is like a fat chick. It's fun until your friends find out.
I almost bought one when I lived in Charleston. Everybody had them. Everybody had them, and it was like 150 miles to a gallon.
Exactly. and you're paying that $3 in gas. You're thinking about buying another one. I guarantee it. You're like, you know what? 150 miles a gallon. I'm gonna buy 1 gallon a month. Shit.
Yeah.
Give me 2.
If they went faster than 45 miles an hour, yes.
Yeah, no doubt.
That would not suit me here. In Charleston, it would have suited me perfect.
I was going to say, it won't suit you for shit in the winter.
Summer said, like, you have the balls to say that to a cop.
I do all the time. Well, the beauty is the cops don't understand me here. So it's
okay. Yeah, the cops don't speak English.
I've literally rattled off Eminem songs. And they're just like, you know what, dude, just go.
Just fucking go. You're an idiot.
Every time I get pulled over, I do the same thing. In Mexico, anyways, is I literally speak as fast as I can in English, literally to the point where I'm rambling off whatever. I'm like, halfway through, I'm like, fuck Blake Lively too, and Ryan Reynolds deserves better. And the cop's just like, you know what, dude, just go.
Just go, bro.
Yeah,
Dave, I've actually seen some pretty badass scooters. I ain't even gonna lie. Down in Charleston.
Dave hates the scooter guy.
He literally just said I own a custom bike shop, and I actually like building performance scooters better than building big bikes.
No, not the.
I just fact checked you again.
Not
scooters. I just fact checked.
Not scooters. I didn't mean scooters. I meant the motos.
You got fat glicked. Glick fact.
It literally just sounded like you said fat glick. I was like, hey, that's on you.
No, you got glicked fact.
No,
I fact checked you again. I fact checked you again, and you're wrong. You're wrong.
I don't know.
You're wrong. Mexico City's the 3rd largest city in the world.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
I'm looking at.
I'm gonna start a list of all the shit I can't live down, and I'm gonna just keep it right here in the background. Just every time you do shit about it, put a fucking hashtag behind me. I'll have a whole wall as a fucking whiteboard. Just Give me a minute. I gotta walk to the other side of the block to.
I can't help it that I'm always right and you're always wrong.
Oh my god! One time, an episode, an hour.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey,
I'm glad I didn't have to fact check you again on that.
Well, I'm sorry. When God hands out brains and beauty, He can only give so much of each, and He gave me more beauty than brains.
And he ran out of both.
Fuck you! Jesus Christ. I knew that was coming. That was a fucking softball. That is a fucking softball. I refuse to give you credit for that. That was a fucking softball.
You walked up in line and God's
That
like...
was a fucking beach ball.
God was like, sorry, Jeff, I just ran out. I guess you could have Elephant Man mixed with...
My daughter could have knocked that out of the fucking park.
you get Elephant Man mixed with the guy from Goonies. Maybe Meanwhile, I'm over here with my extra servings of brain and beauty. Hey, Jeff, what's going on?
Right, calm down there, Chief.
Yeah.
Calm down.
You don't have enough wall space, Jeff. Rocky Dennison's Slaw. Baby Ruth.
Baby Ruth. I fucking love that movie. I showed that movie to my kid, and I bought it on DVD, and I showed it to Kevin. I said, Kevin, you got to see this movie. And I kid you not, we watch it like once a month now.
Yeah.
And then they put it on Netflix, and he's like, Dad, they put Goonies on Netflix. I said, Kevin, we got it on fucking DVD.
We own it.
Calm down.
Rocky.
We can watch it whenever we want. Rocky Road. I fucking love that shit.
You make it.
I'm telling you, if once Dave figures out Haps, because he said he couldn't find us on here.
He can find us.
Kept showing us static. He sent me messages. But once I walk him through Haps, because I still have to figure out Haps on this new setup.
Yeah.
Because it literally doesn't make sense. And I literally tried to send him a link to the Haps, and it literally just told him download the app.
Oh yeah, download the app, dummy.
He says he only sees past episodes, no live.
Huh?
Weird.
Yes, Cameron. We're still alive.
Yeah, mommy.
I don't get it. Because yeah, it's weird. But Dave, follow me too, because I never get any fucking
Don't follow Jeff. We all know who the real superstar of Nonsensical Nonsense is. It's this guy.
It's my dogs barking in the background.
I really hope by Saturday you have that mess under control at your house.
Oh no! Like I said, if it's not raining on Saturday, I'm doing it on the balcony.
I don't even give a damn if you have to kill everybody and everything in that house. I will give you a fucking alibi. I will be your fucking alibi.
He was on the podcast the whole time.
Yeah. He was here in Ohio.
Yeah.
we were drinking Budweiser. Yeah, we were drinking Budweiser, and I don't know what happened. Yeah. His wife got mixed up with the cartel. They had to make an example. I don't know.
Shit happens.
This guy showed up and he was like, "Orale, vato, I'm here to cut your throat." And he was cholo walking. I don't even know.
In the 20 years I've lived in Mexico, I've never heard anyone say that. This is you're a stereotyping crazy person.
What the fuck? I don't know what happened to Haps.
Call you a colonizer.
What? One has a beard. One has a smooth face like a woman.
Oh, Jesus, that's
dangerous. When he shaved his head and shaved his beard off, my fiance said that he looked like a naked mole rat.
Says the penis that's in witness protection program.
I'm no longer in witness protection.
No shit, dude. Your hair grows fucking stupid fast, dude.
Yeah.
You shaved your head, what, a week before I shaved mine?
Yeah, it's been less than a month ago since I shaved my head. Completely bald with a razor blade. Exactly.
And you look like you haven't cut your hair in months.
It happens. It happens.
Fucking woolly mammoth, chewy.
I know. What do you think happens to? What do you think happens when I shave my beard? It's like I'm gonna shave my beard tonight, and then I wake up the next morning.
I pity summer because I guarantee you, it's just you undo your pants and it's all bullshit.
No, it's not. No, it's
Bullshit.
not. No, it's not.
I'll take your word for it. But
I landscape and garden. Trust me, I have scars on my. I have scars on.
Weed eater.
I have scars on my nutsack.
Who holds the magnifying glass when you do that?
I'm not shaving my penis. I'm shaving the area around it. I don't need a magnifying glass. My nuts hang to my fucking ankles. Yeah, Jeff, you had barely any hair to Cam said
Dude,
Jeff's stressed because Juan
seriously.
keeps coming back.
Dave, remember one thing. I cut my beard before you cut yours. So, just because you want to be cool like me, yeah, calm down.
Dave, here's a visual for you. When Jeff has long hair, he looks like a Wish version of Nicolas Cage.
Speaking of which, they just put a new one on Netflix of Nicolas Cage, the 211.
Yeah.
I need to watch it.
I'm going to take his face off. Have you watched that Willy's Wonderland? Dude, you gotta watch that movie.
I literally have, just like you, I have a list 5 miles long of all.
Put that on the number one priority. Anybody who's actually still listening to this bullshit, we do got to wrap it up. Actually, do yourself a favor. Well, yeah, do yourself a favor and watch Nicolas Cage, and I think in Willy's Wonderland. It is so bad, it is good. This is an hour and a half of Nicolas Cage. Doesn't say a single word in the entire movie. Just Nicolas Cage facial expressions, and the best part of the movie.
Make sounds?
I think he does grunt a time or two.
I was gonna say he's got to do the Nicolas Cage scream.
But he fights animatronic creatures like at Chucky. But the best part in the scene is he gets into a fight. He gets into a fight with this animatronic gorilla in the men's bathroom, and he curb stomps this fucking gorilla into the urinal. I was watching this movie. God. I was like, this movie is horrible. I was like,
is that Nicolas Cage? Got it.
I was like, holy shit. He just curb stomped this gorilla into the urinal. This is the greatest movie I've ever watched in my entire life.
He just did a full on fucking Ed Norton.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, that movie is so bad it's good.
I just saw a thing on Facebook not too long ago. It was pick a movie, an actor that if in a movie that you couldn't see anybody else playing, and not one person put up Nick Cage.
Oh, every
that dude's in everything, anyways.
Yeah, every movie that Nick Cage plays, I couldn't picture Nick Cage in like Con Air, or nobody in Con Air other than Nick Cage.
Right.
Put the bunny down.
Put the bunny down. With that, he does. I'll tell you what, that boy does a southern accent like you read about.
Nine
I was
months
like summer.
9 months of epic beardness. What is epic beardness?
That's
means?
Dave. No, Dave, and you both have way better beards than I do. But Dave's was like shaped and
mine is too.
What?
Yeah, wait, what? Mine is shaped and everything else. It's just the problem is that you can't see it on these lives unless I'm like,
right.
Mine's only like 3 months old.
We were talking about Nick Cage in Con Air and how his southern accent, and I was like, summer? I didn't know you were in Con Air. Because as gangster as you are, you are a southern, like the grace of God.
That's my southern belle. You better watch your mouth.
And then she called and told me to fuck off. What are you gonna do?
Fuck off, Jeff.
I had to get you back for getting Chris. I gotta get my voice back.
No.
As much as I played along, the whole time I was like, this is wrong. Where can I get him?
No, you don't get to redeem yourself. None of y'all motherfuckers get to redeem yourself. I told her too.
Oh my God, I thought Tony D was gonna pass out.
Dude, I told her, at least my fiance, oh, oh. It's not an open relationship. It's polyamorous. Get it right. It's a Mormon thing. You wouldn't understand. Look,
And on that note, we cue the music.
I told Summer Sunday. We was talking on the phone. I said, you got to get your boys. They are still acting a goddamn fool. And she's like, what are you talking about? I said, Tony and Brian acting up. Acting like they ain't got no goddamn sense. She's like, you deserve
She
it.
came in
And
and tore you a fucking new one.
It's a whore thing. In all reality, you deserve better, Jeff. I agree 100% wholeheartedly. We won't dive into that, but
yeah, let's not.
What the hell's going on?
No, we do got to wrap up. You and I both have to work tomorrow.
You act like either one of us have hard jobs. Like, hands down, you deserve that. Well, look at Summer sticking up for you. And actually,
I appreciate that.
I agree. Nobody can love you like I can, Jeff.
That's why you're my first wife, Chris.
Come here, let me whisper in your ear. You can believe me.
I'm telling you. You want to fucking cringe for 2 hours? Watch that fucking movie. You're just like...
I have never seen that.
I'm telling you, that movie will scar you for life.
You still gotta... Are you... You said, okay, yeah, I got
Dave
you.
sent you a friend request, yeah.
Is your name Ishmael Mohammed Ding-a-ling-a-ding-dong? Because I got a friend request from him too.
Well,
are you trying to steal Jeff from me, David? Shall we fight to the death? Shall we do? I challenge you to a duel. Just so you
grabs a shovel. I challenge you. I accept.
Just so you know, I come prepared. My bedroom door is a baseball bat, a machete, and nunchucks.
We've seen them.
Why do you
there
have
you
it
go.
as...
There you go. Summer, I'm right there with you. If you're really my friend, Chris, come down here and wipe my ass.
Let me grab my bottle of Jack Daniels and I'll be right down.
You know what? I think if I get you drunk enough, I can convince you to do it.
No, you can't. But
Come on, dude. Come on, drink this bottle of Jack. It's fine. Yeah. Now wipe my ass.
Okay, Jeff. What are you doing with that rag and lighter?
Amazing fucking TikTok.
What are you doing with that rag and lighter, Glick? Glick, Chris, why do you have that rag and lighter? What are you doing? Are we not having a funeral? Jeff?
Come on, just tell me this smells like chloroform.
I don't know what that...
You're wiping my ass.
I don't know what that has to do with me wiping your ass, but I wake up from my chlor... Joke's on you. I've been Joke's on you. I've been chloroforming myself for years just to be ready.
It's eye-opening.
Jeff's like, why is this not working?
I'm literally hanging on your back.
Go to sleep, you big-ass grizzly bear.
I'm hanging over your back like a keychain on the book bag. God damn it, I'll just choke you out. Oh, shit.
I probably would, in all honesty, but Jeff and I are old and we're living in a nursing home together because I feel like...
because Summer and Tanya have been like, fuck these two idiots. We're out.
Put them in a home, forget about them. Jeff's going to be like, Chris, I can't reach him.
We're out of paper. We're too old to go to the store. Come here, wipe my ass.
I gotcha, Jeff. Let me grab one of your socks. Bend over. Assume the position.
Spit on it first.
Don't worry, Jeff. Daddy knows what you like.
At least can smell the neck.
Summer said she's going to hire
She's gonna
a
hire
male
a
nurse.
male nurse.
A little bit lower, a little bit to the right.
Right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I swear.
Hello.
Chris, get in here. This guy doesn't do it right.
Get away from him. Let us show you how it's done.
Let me show you. Damn it. You gotta lift.
Kind of get a little pepper so it sneezes and comes out of its turtle shell.
Not a sock. Jesus Christ.
Anyways, before we get into one of our bullshit ass rants, David, I'll accept your friend request. Oh, that's a wrap, folks.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Time.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Thank you guys in the chatters box. As always, you are a interesting group of characters. We'll be back Saturday night. Saturday night.
Words are hard.
Words are fucking hard. We'll be back live Saturday night at 8 p.m. Make sure you guys join us and hang out with us in the chatters box. Who knows?
Believe it or not, Saturday night is the long show.
Yeah, right. As we go into the 4th hour.
Exactly.
Saturday night has a long show, the after show, the after show,
and that holy shit we've been live for 8 hours show.
I'm gonna get it. Yeah. But seriously, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for listening. To those who are not watching the live but listening to us, listening to the replay. David, I don't know you, but I love you. Make sure y'all come back Saturday night. Join us live. While you're at it, make sure you guys give us a follow on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And TikTok, all at Nonsensical Nonsense. You can join us live every Saturday or Wednesday at 6 and Saturday at Sundays. Jesus, I am royally jeffing this outro.
Shit. Oh, fucking shot out of nowhere.
Yeah, take that back.
I'm with Summer. I deserve better.
I threw you a beach ball earlier. How's that for a beach ball, you little bitch?
Jesus.
But yeah, no, like I said, make sure you follow us on social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. You can join us every Saturday at 8 and every Wednesday at 6. I almost fucked that up again. On Haps, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. And you get every episode of the podcast on Anchor, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, basically anywhere and everywhere you get your little podcast jollies at. And so make sure you go give us a liking. Go give us a pounding. Give Jeff the old double thumbing. There it is.
Yeah.
And while you're on the social medias checking people out, make sure you go check out our guys, Blacktop Mojo. Go stream the shit out of their music. Like and comment on their videos. Tell them Nonsensical Nonsense sent you just to confuse the absolute shit out of them. And don't let me forget. I don't know if I brought this up, but don't let me forget Saturday. I need to congratulate Matt at the beginning of the show.
All right, don't forget to congratulate Matt on the beginning of the show next Saturday.
I told you to do it Saturday, not right now. I told you to do it Saturday, not right now. You have failed.
Had to get it out of the
Go ahead and say it, Alfred. Just like in Batman Begins. Say it. I have failed you, sir.
We've thought about doing the OnlyFans. It would just be us eating.
Yeah, it'd be me drinking and eating.
Exactly. And just me
Anyways.
cigarettes.
And if you guys want to email us for whatever reason, if you want to come on the show and be a guest, if you want to sponsor this shit show, Dave, you own a custom bike shop. Would you like to be a sponsor? The first official sponsor where you pay us money to mention your scooter shop. Let's talk, Dave. But you can always email us at what the fuck is that email?
It is nonsensepodcast@gmail.com.
There he is.
See? I got one job, but
with that being said, that shit out of the way. He
does own a tattoo shop too.
Oh, Dave, you want to come to Ohio? And I am open canvas, my friend.
Infinity Saga.
Yes, we have to sing now.
We don't have to sing, but
I have to sing. I love this fucking song.
we gotta get past all these fucking bullshit ass ads.
Yeah.
still a downfall of not having my music readily available.
I know.
But the official closer of Nonsensical Nonsense is the one and only Blacktop Mojo.
Wicked woman.
Well, we could have done without that, but there it was.
No, we could not.
Skip it. Oh, dude, I listened to the director's cut. Oh, man.
Isn't it
I
cool?
watched the director's. So cool. So cool. Definitely worth it.
But that opener would be way too long for the podcast.
Yeah, I know. Totally cool. The almost 10-minute
go.
video was awesome for this
Sinaloa,
song.
Mexico. That's where you need to go. Get your tattoo, sir.
So anyway, he says.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be better if you just come to Ohio. You probably have way more money than I do, Dave. Just saying. Oh, actually, I think I actually pulled up the director's cut.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
I did. Hold on a second.
You know the oh shit guy is the drummer.
That's where.
The oh shit Chuck guy is the drummer.
Is it really? Yeah.
Yeah.
From the expedition.
I'm trying to skip past
That's
the
definitely the
storytelling.
director's cut. That's the only problem with
Yeah,
having
it
the
is.
director's cut is it is the story. Too far.
Yeah, here we go. No, I got it.
Here we go. Let's
Make
see.
me a god like you.
Let Matt talk for a minute. I'm gonna go find some chicken, and then we'll be back.
I've ever heard. And now we are all dumber for listening to it. I second that.
Here she comes. Now they'll definitely be able to hear me. She wants the blood, she wants the blood, she wants the blood. She dances me through I always mess that part up.
I will do, dude.
Raise the bridge above her head.
You fucking everything. Stop it.
Take the sacrifice. I won't live forever.
God, I wish I could be here. Night Academy come to Mexico and kick you guys.
Well, when we had audio and the video, you couldn't hear me sing. As I began her chin, she
Shut up, Jeff.
Sir, can I help you?
Here
Do
it
you have any
comes.
weapons of any kind?
All right.
Anything to defend
Sir,
yourself?
this is a speedy mark.
Look, man, I'm being...
You're jeffing up the song.
I saw that.
I need like an axe or a machete or
David is a bearded
freaking
brother.
shotgun.
I can get down.
Anything?
Yeah, I told you.
Sir, this is a speedy mark. We have hot dogs two for
For
$1.
$1.
I just put them on the roller yesterday. They're pretty good.
No, man, like something sharp, something like I can stab, defend myself with.
Dave, you
I've
gotta, I'm
got
gonna
some
send you a
sharp
link to
cheddar
this video.
combos over there. It's kind of like a Ritz cracker pregnant with a cheese baby.
Are you even hearing me? I need something dangerous to fend off.
I don't know who you love, but I love you.
Crazy mystical magic, fierce dragon lady. I don't know.
If you're feeling froggy, had a case of Red Bull blow up on a pallet of corn nuts yesterday.
What does that have to do?
I love how they just like cut the music out and they
Well, it's
slam right
sweet.
back in
Oh,
and
they
punch you in the
went
mouth.
back.
Vitamin B12. Make you shit like a squirrel through a screen door, but it packs a hell of a punch.
Come on, man. Do you have a hammer or a wrench, a screwdriver even?
Nah.
Nothing.
Nah.
Have you noticed on this video that behind him he has guns and ammo on the rack?
Yeah, I
Get it back to the key. All right. Next back to the key right there. Make sure you bring that back. And that'll be 1362. And I'm gonna have to have exact change, so we're in a coin.
Show me George.
Whatever, man.
Oh, man.
Okay. That's. I'm sorry.
Here she comes.
Uh-oh.
My favorite part.
Oh, shit, Chuck.
Oh shit, Chuck!
Oh shit, Chuck.
I gotta teach Dick to clean his house. Deuces!
And that's a wrap, bitches.